What's the deal? Tell me
Yeah,
how you feel. Nightmare Blunt Rotation. It's your boy Ricky Roy, Moose Man, and Steven
The
from
top
behind
Edgar.
the cameras in the
my
No
God.
Jumper chat, bro. Nightmare Blunt Rotation. How
What's
y'all
up,
doing,
chat,
bro?
man? How y'all doing, man? We back in the building.
What's
We
going
waiting on a
bro?
couple people. We got 3 people that got flat tires on the way here, so we just waiting on them. They'll be here shortly. You know,
Hey, to shoot my brother's bell though, for real, there was a crazy crash on the freeway transition into the 5. I don't know how they get here, but I come from the west side,
there's a crash
and that
every
shit
day,
like,
though.
yeah,
but it was crazy slow.
There was a
today.
bunch of trans drivers crashed into each other, big pile up. So there's a
Nuts.
roadblock on the freeway.
Yeah,
so
it was really hard
Nuts.
for Ricky to not stop and
and save him and turn into a
jack
Cecil
one
Joseph's
off.
warrior.
Oh
my god, you guys are fuckboys, bro.
But no, yeah, we're gonna get into these topics in a little bit once everybody pulls up. But what these dudes are turning up, getting drunk. They've been getting drunk for the past hour. sending
Salute, no
shots
jumper
back.
chat. Salute, even though you guys are some hating ass mofos.
Yeah. Take a shot for us, chat. Spark up your blunts. Put
Don't
your
worry,
meth in the
guys.
sky.
I'll
put your
leave when the
pookie-
rest of the cast
Now that
gets
I
here.
know that the chat is mostly white, like y'all can never chat to me again.
Can we should do a poll of
Is that true?
what nationality are
exposed
you?
it. They
White,
exposed
black,
it.
Mexican. Should we add Asian? No, I think it's only 3 choices. White, black, Mexican. We should do a poll and see what the chat
I think
is. for
Josh
sure.
said that shit, but I don't trust them.
Josh wishes the whole chat was white so they could be like him, zesty and white.
Yo, also before we get into it, I gotta send a big shout out to the homie Biscuit, bro. He just came home this summer and he got straight to it. He's launching his brand, Patient Pape. You feel me? I remember him posting from in the cell talking about
That's
when he's gonna
low-key
come
hard.
home, he's gonna do his shit. So I'm really proud of you, my boy. Y'all tap in. I'm gonna post this shit on my story after the show. Tap in. We support the members up here. Shout out Biscuit. You feel
I
me?
thought you had like a plate in that John. It looked damn near bulletproof.
No,
I'm not gonna
hey, the
lie.
design is hard, bro. He's doing his thing. He's
You
doing
know,
his
that's
thing.
just clean.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when he drew this shit up and he was like, you know, when I get home, I'm gonna get to it. He got to the bag, you know, got a good job and shit. Now he's trying to launch his company.
Are we
so.
still getting the swim with the sharks merch ever?
It's coming, bro. No, for real. I had to tap in with my designer homies, and because the design was so big as far as the screen printing, I needed to
You
figure
gotta
out
get
how to
the
do
all
it
over
right.
print John or something
Type shit. So
Yeah.
now I got my shop in downtown. I'm gonna pull up on them, and we're gonna get to it, bro. It's gonna be hard. I wanted to make something that people will actually want to wear, like not just some memeified, no jumper, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the new Blasey. You feel me? It's nothing personal in this bitch. Nah,
Whoa.
I'm fucking around.
Damn.
Nah, but I want to take it serious. I made clothes before, and people fucked with them. You know, I made clothes before and shit, and you know, of course, it was like local neighborhood support and shit. But people always got at me like, your designs are dope. Like, I like the way you had it laid out. I feel like I could actually wear this. Like, I wasn't just supporting you, so I want to approach it like that. You know.
Nah, facts. So shout out to Blasey. I got the little nothing personal on. It's a little
that's
dingy
Blasey
right
right
now.
there?
Yeah, but the little Mexican Jesus tee and shit. So shout out to Blasey, man.
That's
Much love.
hard. That's hard.
But yeah, shit. You see the Tuesday show yesterday?
Little bits here and there. I got busy during the middle of it here and there and shit. But what part? What part?
Nothing. I had to call in because Doughboy was spinning some narratives on me. I feel like it's just
Oh,
the
yeah.
narrative with the Wack thing, and it's like, you know, obviously, shout out to everybody that's checked out all the clips and all that, all the reactors. But like the narrative is that I was just acting super crazy tough, and then like
Yeah.
you know ignited Wack, but it was more of a response, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not tripping on Doughboy. Like I'm calling in to yell at him and say fuck him, but.
Yeah, you're trolling.
Yeah, I'm trolling that fool. I'm not really tripping like that. I never expected Doughboy to get up or break us up.
I
Or
wasn't finna help your ass.
yeah, exactly. I'm not yelling at Steven like, put your Crocs in sport mode and get whacked, bro. Like,
Throw the
you know,
bitches in
yeah,
sport
like
mode. Oh,
flip
God.
the strap back. And
Because really, like, if we both went to jail, you'd be on. You feel me?
we'd be on op sides, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. So
Then make you guys fight.
So
No,
yeah.
that's not how it works.
The
Fight,
two tunas would
fight,
have to
fight.
fight for our fucking our
Oh,
spreads,
yeah,
huh?
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah,
Not affiliate Fridays.
yeah, where everybody they got a fade and all the gang
Non-affiliate
members
fight
like
night, yeah.
put us in there like, you know, not conquistadors. What are the dudes that were in Rome and shit?
Yo, no.
Gladiators.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck when Ant said that. Man, Moose was supposed to rise up like a conquistador.
Yeah, that was funny. Shout out to
That was
Ant.
funny. No,
Yeah,
I
and
seen
I
that,
just be
though.
trolling up in here, man. It's not that deep. So I guess the troll went too far, so I get it. But
I seen that and I respect that you got at Doughboy like that because that is like hella true. Like I feel like motherfuckers want to give the members passes for when they have their flare ups and stuff and always be like you in the wrong for like speaking out of turn and shit like that. But Wack did pop it at you as well. But you were talking spicy. I think fair is fair. Everybody is
for
in
sure,
the wrong
for
in
sure.
this.
I
Adam
definitely,
is wrong, you're wrong,
I probably
everybody's
shouldn't
wrong.
have said certain things, but all of those things I was kind of definitely baited into that. It was like, yo, if you come face to face and he, starts pressing you and swinging on you, tries to slap you, and I'm like, shit, I guess we're gonna fight. We're gonna have to run the fade.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
the clip of you being like, "Oh, I'm not turning nothing down."
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then he just fades.
Yeah,
to
to me turning everything down. I get that. I get that. I definitely get that. And that's my other quote. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Said that a lot in the Wack pod, but
I get that.
I think the confrontation from my standpoint, even when I went to Brandon, I said, "Yo, Brandon, I need that." It was a debate fade. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of more what I'm on. Is like, I'm not gonna get bullied out of my opinion and be like, okay, well, I guess I don't think this about Wack because he's saying he's gonna slap me. That's more what I was in reference to. Not that anytime I see Wack, we're gonna crash at no jumper and I'm gonna throw Adam onto the fucking boards on top of Nathan and just go at it with Wack and Creep and all the other homies that pulled up. Like that. That's not my whole thing.
Because I'm not gonna. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Nah, that room was about to get fucked up, dude.
What did he break that they were getting at him about?
Nah, he didn't break nothing. He
didn't
just
break
like
shit.
There was a lot of tipping cameras, and they were catching
Yeah,
him.
we were
Like they
catching
were
the
catching him
cameras.
and setting it back up, and
Yeah.
it would get bumped. And you know what I'm saying?
One of the tripods did get broken.
Oh,
But for the main camera.
Damn. Oh,
It's a
these
cool
are
little
serious
75.
tripods.
Tripod.
You know what I'm
These
saying?
are
Cool little
serious
100.
tripods.
Serious tripods.
Because I was kicking back and I was like, man, like, what is the difference between what Moose did and what I did, when approaching Wack or whatever. But I was very much so on, like, nah, that's not my, like, oh, well, yeah, he's
fucking
Mexican as
Mexican.
well. And, Wack was talking about his triggers. He was breaking down the psychology of it, which I always respect. You know what I'm saying? Black mental health matters. Bringing me back to Burke. But I definitely had a different energy as far as, like, I feel like Adam was trying to protect me for a long time from, like, Wack and shit. Even when we had our first altercation, Adam was telling Wack, like, yo, ease up and shit. And I was like, nah, it's cool. Like, let him pop his shit. Like, I don't feel like there's a threat here or whatever. You could call me out my name or whatever in a debate. I'm just thinking I'm winning if I got you in that mode or whatever. But I definitely was, like, not saying I'm not turning anything down. I was saying, like, yo, that's not my whole vibe. Like, I don't come with the violence. But if, somebody gets at me, I'm going to defend myself. But, like, I'm not, you was popping it. You was saying I'm not, we could squabble. I never said no shit like that. I was like, nah, I'm not on that.
It was in response to somebody being like, you know how Wack is. He going to want to squabble you over your opinion. I'm like, shit, I guess we're going to squabble then, man. We going to squabble. That's just what it
crazy.
is. But
What's that?
I'm not
trying the wax shit?
Yeah, the Wack shit. What's your opinion on that, Pooh? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Pooh was disappointed for
I'm sure he was,
Look,
man.
nah, this is how I feel, bro. I ain't gonna lie, right? I was gonna call you about this before talking about it on the pod. Cause
No, I know it's all love. I know it's all love. I'll let all the content just roll off, man.
I ain't
It
gonna
is
lie.
what it is.
Nigga, I don't like that you offered Flacco a fade and TF a fade, but you talk about 911 on speed dial for Wack. That shit was like, I'm like, come on, Moose. That's garbage.
I get
feel
that.
me? Like, because it's like at that point you either playing or you being a bully.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, which one is it? And that's where I was just kind of like, damn, I don't give a fuck about you not wanting to fight Wack. You feel me? If that wasn't your
The
past
energy was
sentiment,
the other
you feel
way.
me?
Yep.
Then I would be like, all right, cool. The niggas just ain't a fight. He don't want to fight. Cool. But to call other niggas out for a fade and then say 911 for this nigga, I'm like, oh, nah, that's crazy. And then what added more to it was when I seen the clips coming out of how you was like, yeah, this a short, fat nigga, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, you on that? I'm like, all right, so, but I get you being content-minded and shit. You walking in there thinking like, you feel me? Oh,
this, some WWE
some,
shit.
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm
fun
saying?
shit. But I'm like, Moose, bro, like, you talking hot, my nigga. You feel me? Like, you talking hot and just be ready for it, nigga. And I said this shit to him when he got into it with Wack. I said this exact same thing because I understand what they don't, which is there's a difference between podcasting and then real life.
No,
and the only thing I tell this nigga, I said, bro, just be ready for what comes with that shit. That's it.
Yeah.
But let's be real, though. When Wack got at me, I didn't send no shots.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't send any shots.
No,
Wack sent shots to me, and I just had a quick retort. You feel me? He lined me up with the swim of the sharks. I had to take my moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, too, with 911. That was your moment. You know what I'm saying? But, it just didn't land.
Yeah, I just felt like Wack definitely initiated the physical shit. It was even when the first time when I said something about, you know what I'm saying, I guess we both work with the police. The whole reason why I was saying I work with the police, obviously I'm not an informant of any kind. Like I said, I've never called the police in my life, but if somebody's willing to threaten me, say, oh, you know, 1,500 will get you out of here over my opinion, then yeah, I'll probably have to employ the police in that point because it's past the fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like
No one's getting you out of here for 1,500.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Wack is. You know what I'm saying?
Amount.
You know,
no, you get touched for 15 though.
But yeah, I just
your ass whooped.
I just felt like Wack definitely initiated
out of here.
2026.
No one's killing no.
Oh my god,
2026.
15 will get you done.
Yo, look, bro.
1,500.
When's the last time y'all been in the trenches, bro?
Look, bro.
15 will get you done.
Look, I ain't gonna
15
hold
will get you done.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
hold
gonna
you.
hold you.
2026, most
15 to
niggas
get
ain't
you
doing
done.
it. There is always gonna be one
It's
nigga.
somebody.
There's always
Definitely
gonna be
somebody.
that
Yeah,
one
I'm not
nigga. So I
gonna
get
say
what
it's
you're saying,
impossible, for
but
sure.
it's not likely you go to the hood.
I'm
Niggas-
just saying the threat
Nah.
of that. You know what I'm saying? Not that he's gonna do that, but just
snitched on after you
Yeah,
pay.
on God.
for sure.
You getting snitched on
If he
regardless.
gets caught, if he gets
You getting
caught,
snitched on regardless.
Not always, bro. Like if you pay
Bro,
good,
you know-
like
you
they
know-
might like have a little more loyalty.
Little
to
20
you.
You know,
bands.
I
most,
think if you
most
pay- I
contract
think if
kills
you
are
pay-
set up by the feds.
I think you said what?
There's no such thing as like a contract killing in America. Like
there
if you,
for surely is,
bro,
bro.
no.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe
No.
most of them are by the feds, but there's a percentage that are for surely. There's people. I mean, look at there's fools from different countries that are setting up hits in America and shit.
There's
You know what
for
I'm
some
saying?
fools that are paying for bodies. But
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna be more than you feel me.
And to your point,
I'm-
I think the more you pay,
telling you,
I
bro.
think shit, yeah, nigga might get caught and then they gonna end up catching you finding shit along the line. But sometimes once you pay that high dollar, you got a better chance of a nigga not snitching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
for
sure.
sure.
But the whole point was I felt like I was just bringing the pod in. I was just saying, yo, Wack's bad for no jumper. And he was the one that initially brought the violence to the situation. So I just don't want it to be misconstrued like I just jumped out the window. I just said, if Wack smack me or fire on me or something, we going to have to get down, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Yeah.
not my whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Normal
And
shit
I guess
that
the
you just-
difference with Tayef and Flacco is that even with Tayef, he brought that energy to me. He said, I'm going to slap the shit out your bitch ass or whatever he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That made me be like, damn, that's how you feel, bro. And I said, yo, we could go to the UFC gym and get a fade. And I'm not saying when I see you, it's on site at no jumper. I'm going to crash out. But yeah, like I never was like that. I'm like, yo, we could film this. You got animosity towards me. I feel some type of way about how you was talking to me. We could go put on some gloves, and that's different than you having people waiting outside for me and talking about hits and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? That you got it if you on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna crash at no jumper. And I got respect for Adam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that under his roof where he gave me this opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Not
To
gonna do
even
what?
make this happen. Just crash out in the studio and just, you know what I'm saying, act a way that I don't think Adam would approve of. You feel me? Because he said if Wack socked me, would have been the end of the pod. If I fucking sock Wack, fire off, that's the end of Moose. You feel me? So that's just how I was looking at
You
it.
think Adam would fire you because of that?
He said he would fire Wack if he fired on me in that situation. He said it was the end of the Adam and
Nah,
Wack
bro.
show.
Adam
That's what he
don't fire
said.
people over that shit.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
it-
Nigga, suspect
I mean,
wouldn't
You'll
be-
have like a few weeks
Suspension.
off.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Suspension.
Especially considering that's one of his biggest shows.
For sure,
I do
but
not
this
see
shit,
Adam cutting that
you know,
over niggas fight.
helps pay my rent. I just got a new apartment, a new
Yeah.
whip. You feel me? I can't afford to be crashing out over Wack because he threw a water bottle at me and yelled at me,
Yeah.
loud. It's just like that. I was never like upset or mad at any point to that extent.
I ain't gonna hold
It's
you. This is what I would have respected a little bit more though, right? Because I get that too. I respect that niggas.
But
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Get that
obviously
respect for Adam.
to the
But,
everyone else, I got
bro,
marked out. It's all
you
good.
would have. I ain't even getting into that. But like you, my nigga, you would have gained so many motherfucking points if you was like, listen, Wack, I ain't on none of the extra violent shit. I'm not in. I can't get into that type of battle with you. But if you were like me and you could go outside and catch a fade for
Yeah.
sure. If you would have approached it like that, and then he still was on some I'm
I get that.
1,500. You would have had the W at that point.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
get
saying?
that.
Like you would have won, but it's the fact that nigga to see your big ass behind Adam. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
only thing,
I just seen the Jay Reed alley, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, in my future, and I was just
Yeah, I
not
don't
feeling
feel
that.
you.
You
I
feel me?
Honestly,
You know
like, I
what?
fuck with Wack, but I don't think he's letting you get a one-on-one.
Yeah, you know what?
He
One of
might
the
not.
biggest
He might
myths
not,
in
but that's why I
LA
said
is
He's
the only
OG,
thing-
you know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on,
That's
hold
why I
on.
said the only thing you could do is just offer
Attempt it, and then
You could
I would have
attempt
my
it,
credit for
and
that,
then
is
you
what
have,
you're
and
saying.
then you
Yeah, I get
straight.
that.
I could
I
back
get
up because
that.
listen, at the end of the day, niggas gonna be niggas. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
if
yeah.
that's how he gonna keep crashing, then you can't win in that field.
Yeah.
So you say, all right, I'm good, but I did my part, bro. I offered you the friendly fade outside. You feel me? Niggas ain't want to take that. Niggas on some shit that I don't necessarily do. Now I'm essentially justified because he's a civilian. I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, I expect you to call the cops in situations, but you also a man at the end of the
for
day.
sure.
So like if a nigga just simply saying, yo, we could go outside and fight, I respect that.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me?
Bro, you know what the biggest myth in LA is? A fair one. That bitch,
Yeah,
that shit don't exist. Like, motherfuckers act like LA is the fade capital. No, it's not. It's the slime you out capital, bro. You getting jumped, you getting packed out, you not getting a fair one with nobody that views you as a fucking enemy, bro. Like, that's shit that homies do.
That's everywhere.
You don't get fair
That's
ones
everywhere, bro.
between fucking two contentious parties and shit.
That's
And you're right,
everywhere,
it's
yeah.
everywhere. But like,
That's everywhere.
I feel
You
like
ever-
that's a huge misconception of LA is that motherfuckers just giving people fades. Like, put them up, put
Yeah,
them
nah, fuck
up.
no, that's only homie
Fuck
shit,
no.
fool. Like, I'm.
You not
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
a fair one, bro.
I tell nigga, yeah, you know, listen, man, yeah, niggas definitely not getting fair ones. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold
shit
you,
is a
like,
myth, bro.
You
Yeah,
start, cause
nah.
nigga, even if you start motherfucking, like, even if it start out as a fair one, nigga, you start whooping his ass, and you in front of his brother or his homie or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, nah, they finna jump in,
Niggas
you
is
feel
jumping
me?
in, bro.
Like,
Niggas is jumping in. Even if niggas
I
is
mean-
just pulling you off extra aggressive and holding
yeah,
your
yeah.
arms to where
I'm
you
not gonna
do it,
lie,
you
if
might
the
get
homie-
teed off
like,
if
on.
the homie really got hands and he's already whooping his ass, like we might let
Then
him
you
get a
good,
fair one.
yeah,
You feel
yeah,
me? But like
yeah.
if it looks a
It's
little
only
too
if it's
even
on
you
your
feel me?
side,
like,
yeah.
And don't,
motherfuckers
but,
for sure
and
jumping in.
that's why I say it ain't even fair because it's like up to a nigga discretion because even like the Jab 5-4 extra shit, right? Like you see niggas get mad, bro. It ain't even like, oh, he whooping his ass. This
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
might
yeah.
just get one good punch. That's it. The nigga might just get
Yeah.
one good punch. Nigga like, I'm off. You feel me? Like nigga jump off the porch on him. So yeah, niggas ain't getting no fair ones,
Yeah.
man. And a lot of people carry nowadays. So niggas need to be easy, especially with all that face shit. Cause nigga back on the East Coast, all that face shit, niggas is getting shot. You
You
feel what
get
I'm
hit with
saying?
this
Like
365
niggas
quick.
is getting shot, bro. I ain't even gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. Like
The-
all that fighting shit is out.
They are setting up the Doughboy Spody. It's like real, fade in the boxing ring. They get in a bag. I think
It's
it's in
real.
Vegas, all that. Like, what's
Oh, I
up?
ain't
Y'all
know
trying to
about
get on the
that.
undercard?
Yo,
or what?
San
look,
What's
so
up?
Francisco.
Doughboy, look,
He's
I
in
just
San
came from
Francisco.
training, bro. I
Yeah.
do boxing training in Long
Yeah.
Beach, and Doughboy was at the gym training.
Yeah, that's where he be at. It's Long Beach.
Same gym?
Facts.
Yeah, no, at the same gym, but he was there.
How the hands
yesterday.
look? How the mitts
Niggas-
work? How the
I
mitt
didn't
work?
watch him.
Okay,
I didn't watch it
okay.
because when I was in there, they was like, "Oh, we was talking about shit." And they was like, "Yeah, your man's in them being here." I'm like, "Who?" He was like, "Oh, Doughboy," and I was like, "Oh, this nigga in here training."
Yeah,
I
hey,
was like,
he said
oh,
he taking it
wow.
serious. He
This
said for
nigga's
real,
fighting
yeah.
Spody face for real. Then that means, and what's it called? Vel be down there too training.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
it's that
nah.
same one? Because I be
Yeah,
seeing Bell
yeah,
stories when he
yeah.
posts.
Bell
Is
low
that,
key has gotten
yeah.
way better.
Yeah,
fool.
yeah,
Like,
for
when
sure.
I started
Vel
posting-
not bad, bro. I
Is
watched
that
Vel
Jinx
today. He
string?
not bad.
Is that Jinx string?
Yeah, yo, listen. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Jinx is like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like Jinx is like that. I
Yeah.
seen you got your boxing gloves and shit, nigga. If you really want to get some good training in, this nigga Jinx goes into a whole different world when he's training, bro. And that nigga is not the Jinx we see.
Yeah, like
on
not playful,
podcasts.
joking,
like,
yeah, I
nigga's
get
a
that.
whole different breed when you go
Yeah,
into
I
the
wasn't
gym.
too sure, but like you feel me? I don't
Nah.
doubt it. You feel me?
Just because
Yeah,
of his
nah.
personality
He
on the
gives me,
pod
like,
and shit, yeah.
Like the chunky PE coach, and I fuck with Jinx,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm
I ain't
just
gonna
kinda
hold you.
like-
His cardio is better
You know?
than mine in there, bro.
Damn.
And I weigh 100, like maybe
Yeah.
at least 150 less than Jinx. You feel me? And that nigga, I'm in there damn near throwing up. This nigga still going. Like,
You know what I always look at?
You
to
make the
tell if
cheek seem
somebody
like he
is,
like
Jinx probably like
400.
Jinx, what like Jinx like what, 300?
No, he's a
I
big
don't-
dude.
He
Jinx
big
is a
dude.
big
Bro,
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
I don't think he's
It's no
300.
disrespect.
High two, high
Yeah,
two.
it's no disrespect.
He's
Jinx,
high too.
Nigga, Jinx.
No,
literally-
he's a big dude. He's a big
Yeah,
dude.
big dude.
He's
Like,
a
no
heavy,
disrespect to
more
him. He know-
heavy-set
he know I'm
dude.
gonna
Yeah,
let
When
him
I
yeah.
went to go watch
Yeah,
the tape
nah.
on Jinx, I was looking at his feet. That's what I always look
Yeah.
at when people box. Look at their
Yeah.
feet, and you could tell how experienced they are. He's super sharp with it, so I know Jinx is
Yeah.
he's
So you
Yeah,
think
he's
he
like
would have got
that
Bo
for-
Jackman right for the Hellcat
Yeah,
fight?
nah.
Because he
No,
was training.
Bo
nah,
Jackman
because
can't
Bo is a
fight.
bitch. Yeah, Bo.
I ain't gonna say that. I
Bo's
fucks
a
with
big
Bo.
bag.
That's who his
I
trainer
fucks with my
was.
nigga
Bo
Bo.
was
I-
who his trainer
I ain't
was.
gonna say that because I fucks with my nigga Bo, but Bo, you gotta have a platform.
Bro, Bo got
You know what I'm
tossed
saying?
around by some tortas. Let's be real. Some fools you just
Hey,
can't
man,
help, bro.
Oh, yo, chill on
Some
the,
fools you just
chill
can't
on the
help.
homie,
shout
man.
out to Bo.
Hey,
man.
did you watch the academics breakdown though before we hop off this?
I
topic?
just seen bits and pieces. There've been so many like breakdowns. People send it to me. I just watched like the clip of it. But yeah, I seen him talking about Steven and the
Oh,
Crocs.
yeah,
that was
that
funny.
was
Funny for
legendary.
wearing Crocs.
Yeah,
Nah, but
I saw him part of it.
Ack was talking about what Pooh was talking about too, about like, in this arena that we're in where we're talking about people, you have to respect that it is like a contact sport at the end of the day. Like, especially in rap, like anything can happen to you and you got to be like ready for it. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
that.
Like, I try not to do the character thing up here and do it up too much on people and shit, especially because I know how small LA is. Like, since I've been out, I've run into niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm trying to hold my tongue, but I do understand that, like, if I speak on somebody and they catch me out and they don't like that, it's gonna be what it's gonna be when we.
I get that. And I be trying to keep that in mind as well. Like, whenever I speak on somebody, I'm never trying to jump out the window or be like, even with music, I'm never like, this is super trash. And you know what I'm saying? I'll try to be like, I didn't like this. I didn't like this beat. I didn't like how they flow. You know what I'm saying? I always try to come from a nuanced perspective, at least a little bit, so people ain't just like seeing a clip of me like, this fool is fucking garbage, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit.
And that's the honest way to do it though too. I try to take the same approach, is just try to be as real as fucking possible when I'm up here, instead of just like chasing the clip type shit, because I know what it is.
Yeah, because I do want to sit down with people that I criticize, because I feel like I could, you know, form my opinions and stand on business.
Yeah, Bino, you owe me an interview, bro. If you see this, your manager owed me an interview. We was tapped in. King, bring Bino up here. Bring Jay Reddy back up here.
Yo, shout out to Jay Reddy.
Bino, Hood Trophy.
Oh, Hood Trophy. Bino.
Nah, I want to lock in with the other Bino too. I want to drop in with Rideau too. That would be dope.
That nigga nice.
But you feel me? I was drunk as fuck, but I remember y'all said y'all was gonna, you feel me, pull up on me.
Oh, it was one of them drunk promises.
I be getting
hold on.
Ooh, drunk.
Yo, so the next nigga who calls Moose out for a fade is 911 on speed dial, or are you fighting?
Nah, I mean, if we gonna just run a fade, I'd rather.
You're really gonna call the cops though?
No, I've never called the cops in my life. It was just, I mean, I had to get that bar off. I knew that it's like, oh, this is finna go viral. I knew it. It clicked in my brain as soon as we stood up. I'm like, I know what's finna happen right now. So I was like, if I keep trying to do the trolley shit, I know he's actually gonna fire off on me. So that was like my last bar I had to get off real quick, is 911 on speed dial, and that's like kind of is one of the most quotable parts of the clip. So. It did what it did.
Look, man, if Wack, if you willing to not do the extra shit, Musa here give you a fade, man. Y'all might be able to get on the card.
Yeah, I don't want no violence with Wack. He's obviously don't like me. He don't want to do no content with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll stern that down, you know, respectfully. You feel me? I know, yeah. This is just furthering it. Then I see, you know what I'm saying, Adam wants to keep talking about it on their next show. I'm like, y'all finna get me beat up, but, you know, it is what it is. I got Lucky from Hoodstocks calling me out. So I start boxing training tomorrow, you feel me? And give me a few weeks. And even Doughboy, I'm going to spar Doughboy soon after a couple weeks of training. And Doughboy going to see if I could beat up Flacco or not in that ring.
I don't know why Lucky calling you out, though, when he turned down Spody Face's fade.
Right.
He said see him in the streets, though. He said, you know what I'm saying, see me in the streets or whatever.
Cool,
that's
bro.
what he
That's
said.
like a fucking other way to just turn that shit down, fool. It's like, nah, fool. Like, come on.
But yeah,
now.
give me like a month or two training, boxing and shit. And then I'm trying to get in the ring with somebody for sure. I'm with it.
Yo, whoever made this news doc Wednesday whooping their ass, it's win the next day. That's the way you spell Wednesday.
It whooped my ass the other day. I'm like typing in. I was messing up so bad.
Shout out to Remo, man.
Autocorrect wasn't even fixing it for me. It's like no words are recognized.
It's win the next day.
The funny shit is highlighted red and niggas still
let it ride. Wedney day.
Shout out Remo. Shout out win the next day though. That's how I remember that shit. Like when is the next day? You feel me? Nah, y'all not fucking with me. All right.
But you would be down to get on the undercard of the Spody Doughboy, like against somebody?
Who you finna fight?
Yeah, you got any opponents?
I'll fight anybody. Yeah,
that would be hard.
You got some Big Brother ops?
Yeah, is there any Big Brother beef?
I got niggas I got people I don't fuck with from Big Brother and shit like that.
Serious.
But like, yeah, that shit ain't. I don't take a lot of that shit.
But
serious,
enough to
bro.
get in the ring.
I don't take a lot of shit serious, to be honest. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know
I get in the ring, man. Give me a cool 5,000. I'll hop in the ring. I don't even need the big bag. Give me 3,000.
Too, honestly.
You know what I mean?
Get in the bag.
I'll hop in that motherfucker.
That's realistic.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate.
Huh?
What's his name? He was on Too Hot to Handle.
He's a real. He can really fade. Chase.
Light-skinned kid.
Is it Chase something?
Kid. Yeah.
Chase Demore.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. I would need a full fight, like camp.
Because he really boxed for real. That fool really
he's a serious boxer. Like,
yeah.
If we talking about just like on some influencer type shit or some content creator type shit, honestly, I'll fight anybody.
Nah, but honestly, I recommend for anybody, bro, you should not get in the ring without at least 90 days of preparation. And I know people be like, oh, that's some bullshit. You making up excuses and stuff like that. Like, no, bro, you need to go through a fight camp. I used to box when I was younger, bro. 90 days, you're going to barely start to get a hang of shit, bro. Like, watch when you spar, bro. That's going to be the hardest workout of your life. There's nothing like boxing, bro. Nothing. Yeah, no, it's the hardest workout you'll ever do in your life.
So who you getting in there with, Ricky, after all that?
I mean, I would get in there with anybody, but the bag just got to be right.
Ricky versus Bo Jackman.
That's not fair, bro. Honestly, I'm not a bully, so I'm not like, you know,
I think Ricky might piece your ass up, fool.
Whoa.
Bo might piece your ass up, fool.
I don't think Bo has a chance in hell against me. You feel me? I don't think he's getting past. I think I could probably realistically
Don't
beat
swim with
him
the
my
sharks,
left
Bo.
hand. I could beat Bo with my left hand.
I'll say this. I'll say this. I
Just
never
with this.
seen nothing from you, but if I was just looking at y'all two, and unfortunately,
know
Bo,
for
you
sure.
my nigga,
Yeah.
you my nigga, Bo. But I did see you fight, or I seen you square up at least. You feel me?
Who'd he square up with?
I seen him when he was training.
He was training with Jinx for a few videos for
yeah.
show, hitting the mitts.
You
and all
could
that.
just tell when, and that's what I'm saying. It's not about. I'm not sitting here saying Bo might go out there and fucking scratch a
Maybe
nigga
he's playing
eye
possum.
out, bite him, and win a fight. But the way that nigga square up, I got my money on Double R for sure.
Bo weighed like 130
Yeah, like
pounds,
it was
though.
like that
Nah,
shit
he's
looked
fat
like
now.
a
He's
NPC.
fat now.
How much you think Bo weighs?
Probably 150.
My fighting weight's
155.
like 175. 175.
Damn,
I'm
you
definitely
that
doing
big?
it.
Isn't Bo like 5'5"?
I would lose weight. No, I would lose weight to fight.
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
Sure. I'm gonna drop down to
So yeah,
175.
yeah, Bo's about 5'5".
Bo shit
180.
as hell.
Yeah.
Bo's about 5'5", 200.
Yo, Bo is not 200.
I'm just fucking with him, bro. We just me,
That football's like 90 pounds.
Kenny and Bo all got fat together, so we all got to get skinny together. Shout out
Did
to
Bo get
Kenny.
fat?
Yeah, Bo got
Kenny?
fat.
Bo got a little
Why do you
chubby.
think he wears a hoodie and like every day now? You
Kenny
feel
for
me?
sure got fat. Like he's as big as me now. Shit's crazy.
What do you think about Kenny getting fat, y'all?
He had a girl, right? So he got big with his girl. Normal
Yeah,
shit, right?
yeah.
That
Normal
happens.
Shit, yeah.
Oh God,
That
Going
happens.
out
you
to
go
eat,
hibernation like a
drinking,
bear for sure.
Trying to be sexy. I
That
hate
fool
that
don't got
shit.
no girl no more.
That's the worst part, bro. When you're in a relationship, you get all chunky and stuff, and then as soon as y'all break up, the first place you gonna go is the gym. Both of y'all. She gonna get finer. You gonna get
Nah,
finer.
Kenny been in the gym, for
You know
sure.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's the worst.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold. I didn't know Kenny when he was skinny. I only know that nigga for being fat.
I never
He's
seen
only
skinny
known you
Kenny
fat.
either.
Yeah, I only know
I've
that
never
nigga for
seen
being
skinny
fat.
Kenny either.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
never
gonna
knew that
lie.
nigga
He
was
only
skinny.
been fat for a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
some recent
Like
shit.
7-8 months, I'd say Kenny been fat
Since
for real.
I met
I don't
Kenny
even
at the
think
no
7,
jumper
8 months.
competition.
Like,
He
Maybe
was still
six.
kind of fluffy.
Like 5, 4.
Yeah, he's been
Right.
burger maxing, but who doesn't burger max sometimes? You feel me? It
Hey,
is
yo.
what it is.
Fuck the bullshit. Is Tam really going? What's going on with that shit?
Yes, I've been
Nah,
hearing
Tam-
mixed
Tam
reviews.
isn't-
Trying out new people. on
Tam
the
isn't
hood.
gone.
Oh, okay.
Tam's not gone. Yeah,
I felt that was just
Shut up,
essentially.
bro.
she's not. They said it.
But then they keep
You're
flip flopping.
fucking so gullible, bro.
No, I'm saying though, like she said with the text and shit from Josh.
Oh, she said that,
Yeah, they said it on Dijon shit. I went to go watch it.
I watched it too.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's
you didn't get any context clues from that?
So that's how Josh lets people go. I didn't think that was his style.
I mean,
I thought Josh's
the
style
news
was
is an
never
invite
reply.
by invite like basis. You feel me? Like
it's
it
not like
changes
secured spot
changes all the
forever.
time. So it's like you're
Yeah.
not getting invited for a couple of weeks. It's kind of like
Obvious.
I just went off of what I heard, like with the Hellcat situation and shit like that, where it was like
Fuck
no
that
reply,
bitch.
just like dead noise, you know. And Hellcat, I don't have any problem with you. Stop
Hellcat
calling me
fucking
pretty
sucks.
princess.
Hellcat was on your neck.
This is what I don't understand.
You should fight Hellcat.
I don't know. I would never do that. I don't understand this with gay people though. Why do gay people
are
use
fucking
being
stupid,
gay as an
bruh.
insult towards other people?
Right,
Like
they do
I
that shit all
never
the time.
understood that shit.
Because
That's
she's
like,
not gay.
shit all
She's
the
a
time.
stud, bro.
she's gay.
That's
That's
gay.
you're LGBTQ. It's cool. Like that's fine. Shout out to the community and shit like that. But I
He's
don't
trans.
understand why people like that do that to other people. That's like me going to somebody of a different ethnicity and hard R'ing them to insult them.
That'd be hard.
Like that's
I mean,
weird.
not
That
hard.
would
That'd
be
be
hard.
crazy.
though.
Crazy, I meant. My
But
bad.
that's crazy though. Like I don't understand why gay people be doing that shit. But
on your Candace
I don't got
Owens
no
shit.
problem with you, Hellcat. Like
Hellcat doing stand up. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think I'm gonna move on. I ain't gonna say
yeah.
that bitch.
I know
she's fucking-
Hellcat watching us right now, bro.
I ain't gonna say.
Pissed
I
off.
ain't trying to get
Whole
canceled.
ass nigga.
I ain't gonna say. I just think she could.
Whole ass nigga.
I think she could be funny as hell, bro. I think she
Man,
got. A
that
lot,
bitch
Hellcat
not
is
funny,
funny.
fool.
She got a
No,
lot to
Hellcat
talk
is
about.
funny.
I think she's like a little
Okay, when she's
unintentionally
not
funny
doing the
kinda
old
type of thing.
anti-racism, she's pretty funny, bro. Let's be
But
real.
I just
That
think
bitch is
that
not
she's.
funny,
I
fool.
think
That
she's
bitch
in
so
a.
fucking
I
weird.
think because
That's why she wasn't getting invited up here in the first place.
no
fool.
fool, you
Fucking
should get in
lame.
the ring with Hellcat because y'all
I'm not
got
fighting
real-
no fucking dyke fool on camera. If we run into each other off camera, I'll fuck that bitch up. But
Nah,
I'm not
the
fighting a
reason,
dyke
the
on
reason
camera.
I say that she's funny is because stand up is different. They gotta write their shit out. They gotta plan that shit.
For sure.
And I think when you in a certain pocket of life, that she's in specifically, there's so much that people will allow you to say that the next comedian can't say. That's funny as
Facts.
fuck. That we all know is funny as fuck, but you just can't say that shit. So I think she got a leg up in the game. Pause. By being able to, do her shit. Niggas is crazy.
Hey, how big? How big?
Hellcat got a leg up.
How
Yes,
big do
she
you think
does.
Hellcat strap is? How many inches do you think
Yo,
she's working with?
Why you want to
alright.
know
I'm
that?
just wondering.
Why do
I'm
you
not
wanna
wondering.
know
I'm
that?
not wondering.
I'm just wondering. I always wonder that with gay chicks, because it's like, bro,
Pause.
Hellcat
because
for
you
sure
can, you can get a fake
Always-
dick. Like, do you
yo,
go as,
y'all
do you go
niggas
as
is
big as
pause,
possible?
dude.
Do you go as big as possible, or do you get something reasonable?
Y'all
You know they're
niggas-
not
What do you
going
do?
reasonable. You're not getting a 5-incher. It's like, if you're a stud, you're going. You know,
Yeah, you gotta go big or go home.
Top
You gotta
off.
go big or go home, right? Because you gotta give her a
fire.
feeling she's probably never had before. Type
Boo,
shit
you
to
letting
keep
him
it
sit
real.
next to you and talk like this is
I'm
crazy.
not in the conversation,
How is-
bro.
wait,
That's
first
y'all
off-
niggas,
first
man.
off-
You gotta cop the Mandingo.
First off, if you started out watching porn, right, and you went straight to guy on girl, a little bit sus. I'm gonna just say.
yeah, you
sus.
start off
If
as,
you-
at lesbian as
Yes.
a youngin,
Yes.
and then you're like, nah, this shit not
It's
realistic.
boring.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
boring.
There you go. Real shit, bro. Real nigga. That's how you
True.
know. You gotta start off girl on girl where they're humping each other and shit, because you like, nah, I'm not gay. I ain't
now
looking
that
at
I'm looking
another
at no
nigga.
gay.
I'm not looking at another gay.
I'm not
You
letting
know?
you get off with that shit.
No,
Nigga, I
facts.
didn't watch porn to validate if I was gay or not. Number one.
No,
Right?
bro.
Check the fuck this nigga said.
No.
You heard this nigga just said? He said, I
T.O.
watched it and said,
He's trying to
oh,
spin
no,
it.
I ain't
T.O.
gay.
He started with gay
What?
porn,
No.
then went lesbian,
No,
then went
T.O.
straight.
T.O. He trying to spin it. I'm saying, in the mind of a 15-year-old boy, I could not imagine watching another dude fucking a chick. I was like, that is
15,
gay.
15.
By 15, I'm crazy.
What?
By 15,
By 15, I'm
You
already
weren't
cracking
searching
shit.
up-
Yeah.
So I already
15
know what I want to
fucking,
do.
bro.
So when I go watch porn, I'm like, oh, I'm going into this, see what I be doing.
I was eating coochie
wait,
by
wait.
15.
I'm sorry,
for
wait.
sure.
I'm sorry. I missaid the time. I remember middle school.
My
bro.
lesbian porn phase
Bro,
was like when I was
even-
like 8.
Let me give you.
Bro,
Wait,
in middle
let me-
school, I'm
gonna give you my
I don't know
rundown.
about all
I'm
that,
gonna give you my
man.
rundown. I'm gonna give you my
I don't
rundown.
know
Real
about
shit.
all that.
Middle school,
Bro,
bro.
you gotta stay in, bro.
Middle school, I started out downloading pictures of Cherokee and Pinky to the PSP, just all ass. You feel me? No action going on. You feel me?
Still shots.
Still shots. You know what I'm saying? Then later on, it got to the lesbian humping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I'm not watching another dude. Period. You know what I'm saying? Then by high school, that's when you all the way in the game. You knee deep in the game.
I
You
get
know
what
I'm
you're
saying?
saying. I just feel like, nigga, I ain't going to even sit here and lie, bro. By middle school, niggas was already active.
For sure.
So it's like,
Trying to get it
like
cracking.
niggas was trying to get cracking by the end of fucking. And this, I ain't condoning it, but niggas was trying to do this shit 5th, 4th grade, bro. So like by time niggas was
is
able
that
to
bad?
see,
Does that mean we were exposed?
by time niggas was, I got
Do you
11
think that?
brothers.
Do you think that?
Oh,
fucked
you
up?
have 11?
I got 11 brothers. I'm the young,
11
and I'm the
brothers?
youngest. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So like,
Okay.
nigga, I mean, like I seen it early. I'm like, oh, this what niggas
Yeah, I had
watch?
older
I'm like,
cousins
all the
that for
Cherokees
sure put
and the
me on.
Pinkies, and I'm like, oh shit.
You
I'm
think
like,
that fucked your head up? Like, because they say, like, when little kids are exposed to sexual shit too early, if it, like, skews your, like, development of, like, a healthy sexual relationship and all that type of shit.
Nigga, my pops, nigga, I got so many siblings by different mothers, nigga. That fucked my head up because I really grew up thinking like,
That's
oh,
normal and,
I'm
like,
supposed to like have multiple baby mothers type shit. Until I seen that shit, the shit you go through, I'm like, nigga, you
I
tripping.
still believe that.
You feel me? Like, nigga, you
still-
tripping. Nah, some of my brothers will tell you
Steadfast.
right now, bro. My brother, my one of my older brothers, he like, bro, literally my goal, nigga, is to have children from different
different families.
ethnicities.
Oh,
Facts.
okay.
That's how
So I
I'm
was
on
like,
too.
shit, but nah, not me. I can't do that shit. So
Seems stressful.
yeah, that shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. But when you grow up watching your pops do that shit, and my pops is decently successful.
I don't
You
think
feel me?
it's just wild. Like if you dating or like if you dealing with people who's not with it. Like if you with people that got the same type of mind frame, or like you meet women that's that don't find you being with different women, you know what I'm saying, as a problem, then everything will be copacetic. Now if you just out here and you trying to play player, or you lying to people, you dealing with her, then you dealing with her, and she find out she pregnant, then yeah, of course it's gonna be stressful. But as long as you telling people what it is beforehand, like shit, man, there ain't no stress, man.
I feel
No.
like the goal, like everyone do, like the goal do be like to have kids by the same person. You feel me?
For sure. For sure.
But if
I
that's
think
not
it's
your thing, I get what Ann's saying for
I
sure.
mean, no,
I just
I feel
Well, it
it, you
depends
know what
on
I mean?
it depends
Like-
on your culture too, because shit, like the Muslims and whatnot, or I don't know if I'm quoting that wrong, but I think it's Muslims. They actually strive to have kids.
Like on some
to
Middle
have
Eastern
multiple
type thing,
women
They
at
really
least.
strive. It's just that they can have multiple wives.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
just
their
like
doctrine.
Being
That's
that
it, like,
being,
that's-
being
that's
that this
written
your
in for
wife,
them.
of course you gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying, make that happen.
But I even watched a doc on like the Church of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons out there, and one of them dudes had like 25 wives, and like a lot of them was underage and shit. They took him down and like hit him with a RICO, all kinds of shit. But it was in America doing that, and there's like an enclave of a community out there where the police let it rock. Yeah, all
I got baptized as a Mormon.
And
Low
it used
key,
to,
so I already know what's
and it
going
used to
on.
be like that because I like my daddy, he got like 19, 21 kids.
Yeah,
For real?
Back in the day, yeah, hell
Whoa,
yeah. Nah,
real
hell yeah.
Batman.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna even lie. And I thought the kids he had by my mama was like his last kids, cause like he got six with my mama. You know what I'm saying? So I got 5 siblings. You know what I'm saying? It's like 5 boys, including me, and 1 girl. So I thought like we was like his last kids. Then when he died, like I found out like he got some kids younger than us. That's in like Mississippi. You feel me? But like I knew of all the older kids you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, he was dealing with my mama and stuff. But yeah, man, it used to be like that, man, for sure.
Bro,
for
on
sure.
God.
They had it good in the 90s, boy.
Bro.
You couldn't get caught. Women's intuition in the 90s was crazy. The homegirl told me her mom just had a feeling. She said, let me go driving. I know this nigga's out here cheating on me, bro, in Chicago, just driving around. Found this nigga's car parked somewhere else and found him getting some Gucci somewhere. Bro, I said, what the fuck? Women are for real magical, bro. Like, their intuition is something else, because it ain't no way you just hopped in the car because you had a feeling and found your man somewhere spanking something down.
You know, bitches be knowing.
When
fool.
girls say they
That's
detectives,
crazy,
they dead ass.
bro.
When girls say they detectives, bro, like I done fuck with a few girls who like, listen, there ain't shit you getting past me. Like I'm a detective with this shit, and nigga, she found everything.
That's
But
wild.
even like when you got understanding, like you messing with multiple.
About to play
I'm
this
like,
game.
Nah,
yeah,
facts.
I'm like, yeah, let's just keep it 100.
E-
I don't got time. To
Even
run
when you
a
got
high.
like an understanding with multiple women or whatever, it's just, you know how women are. They gonna act like they cool, and then certain things start happening, and they feel a certain way. They feel lonely one day. They feel like you out, and then it starts to flip. And I just feel like there's more, opportunities for that to happen.
Hey.
The more women that you rack up and all that.
If you watch,
you feel me?
what's it called? Like TLC, they got this shit called like Sister Wives. Watch that shit. If you ever think about polyamorous relationships and whatnot, and y'all think that shit goes fine, and as long as everybody's on the same page, watch that show, and that shit'll teach you from a whole bunch of different walks of life how most of the time that shit goes wrong because women are jealous creatures. So if they feel like you giving somebody else a little bit more attention, they gonna say that shit, and then that's just the start of something that's going downhill. Like,
Where's Ugly Money when we need him, man? To vouch for the polyamorous. He be pushing that line
Oh,
heavy.
yeah?
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to Ugly Money Nietzsche.
My stand
Shout
of
out Moochie.
polyamory, bro, I just felt like it was too many conversations. I was like, bro, this is just a whole bunch of talking. You know what I'm saying?
You should have started a pod. That
No,
would've been
not
fire
that.
pod.
It wasn't no it was the same conversation over and over again. And I'd just
Okay.
be like, look, I don't think this is for you. Because women be competing, bro. Like we act like, it's just dudes, whatever, competing for chicks, trying to impress, you know what I'm saying, chicks or whatever. But women are like that. Like if you ever been in a situation where you got 2 chicks, they find out about each other, and you pick one of them over the other, the one you pick, she gonna be popping it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the best month of your life, and then months afterwards, she can be like,
I mean,
"You was cheating on me."
That's like, I kind of feel like with that right there, like it ain't really whether it's a female or a male thing. I think that comes with likeness. You feel me? Like if a motherfucker like you, you feel me? So like, let's just say versus you hollering at a female versus her hollering at you. If she holler at you, she crack you, you know what I'm saying? Or you found out she like you first, you're going to be inclined to probably get away with more, you know what I'm saying? Or her, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, like if it's another female in the picture, she gonna feel the need, you know what I'm saying, that she gotta do more to show you
earn
that she like you
Yeah.
more, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm for you feel me? Like F her, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
She not
So,
doing all this that
yeah.
I'm doing out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
facts.
And then the same thing with man, just like even with man. Like I think like if it's a female you like, you know what I'm saying, you gonna do more, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, you gonna show out versus a female you just like like it's whatever.
They're
you know
even
what I'm
putting
saying?
up with more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
quick to cut a
facts.
Or a
girl
female
off.
that
you
hollered
feel
at
me?
you like shit,
Yeah.
you hollered at me, it was whatever. I would have passed you up, but shit, I like her.
Type
though,
shit,
you know?
type
That's the
shit.
one I actually want.
That's why they let the NBA players cheat, nigga. They ain't letting your ass cheat.
Man,
Hey, I don't give a fuck about that NBA shit. If you gonna let the NBA nigga cheat, shit, I'm cheating. I don't give a fuck about
Oh,
none of
God.
that.
It's one.
Oh,
Shit, I don't care.
God.
None of
One for
that.
all.
Or
Oh,
buy,
God.
or you can get on and get with his NBA ass and let him
God.
do what he do because, you know what I'm saying, the only difference is the dollar amount, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't give a fuck. If he cheating just because he a millionaire, shit, I'm cheating at this thousandaire status until I become a millionaire. Goddamn it. Shit, you feel me?
I'm working my way to the NBA money, man. Give me
like
the
you
benefit
said,
of
though, it's
that.
about how much they like you. Like, I remember I got some game in a barbershop from an OG. I always say this. He was like, go for the women that like you, not the women that you like. And your life is going to totally change.
Yeah.
You feel me? And once I accepted that, easy shit.
But what if I come to you and I'm
shit
like,
is
yo,
Good game.
I want
For real.
to.
Game.
But what
Good
if I'm
game.
like, yo, Ricky, I want a baddie and only tortas, like 300-pound tortas want me? Like, I'm supposed to just rock out with the
y'all
tortas?
look, yo.
Because look, this was going to
Y'all
happen.
gotta see this shit that they showing right here, bro. I'm sorry to cut niggas off.
Alternate
One
universe.
serial- Hey, look, nah, bro. Look at the, keep looking. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Hold up. That's
Four
not the,
times 10.
Hold on. That's not the worst part. That's not the worst part.
Lush famous
This
rapper.
is the worst. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all ain't gonna play with my nigga Munchie like that,
C-Mac
man.
sitting down for college.
Hey, bro. No.
Wack gets over his Mexican bias. Hey, this food is kind of good, ain't it?
That shit is full, man.
Yo, that was fire.
That's
My fault.
insane,
I ain't even cut
yo.
niggas
Fire,
off, but
bro.
that shit was crazy.
Oh, that was.
Yo, shout out to whoever's making all those on a daily basis. Because
That
every
is
time the news
fucking
come on, I
great.
see like a new video like that. Shout out to them.
Dude, that was so good, bro.
They had us all at the poker table that one time.
Yeah.
It was just gambling and some shit.
Yeah, that was
Like,
funny
bro.
too.
Yeah.
But we kind of skimmed past the original topic. Was the Tam topic? Was Tam fired? So
facts,
it's
I mean,
kind
I
of been flip floppy. It's like
I'm not. Yeah.
I asked on the 24-hour stream. They was like, nah, like they just was running some content. And then I seen Adam. It seemed like he was saying she was fired, and then you was saying
Well, I
that
asked-
from her proof, she's not fired. I don't know.
Well, I asked him yesterday, Tuesday show, you know what I'm saying? Right at the end, I asked him was Town fired, and he really didn't say, I'm gonna say he didn't say yeah or no. You know what I'm saying? He basically was like doing with the news, you feel me, like, and the other people who's just coming in from the contest and and other hosts they want to try out, most of the tryouts are done during the week, like during the news. So, being that, she kind of been here, and then, he see her over there, with Dejan Paul, doing her thing with him, you know what I'm saying? He's like, basically, I'm just, trying to try other people out, and then she already got something going on. So it ain't like she don't have nothing going on, and I'm just like, oh, she can't come back. It's other hosts, that don't have nothing going on and that we trying to try out. So kind of like the spaces be full. So I kind of took it like he was saying, like, let's just say if it's like a week that you can't come, like, I can't come or somebody else can't come,
He
you
kinda
might reach out to
six-mander.
her, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to come through type situation.
I think he kind of like six-mander, essentially, six-girlder.
And I kind of think, though, like that Dejan situation
That's what I was gonna
kinda
say.
rubbing off, too, though. Like, you know what I'm
It
saying?
was
It's
kind of like a
yeah,
sarcastic,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you see what she got going on already.
Yeah,
She don't
yeah.
need me. It was very that type of energy. Like, go be with them if you want to be with him so bad.
Yeah, I
It was
detected
like,
that, too. For
yeah,
sure.
definitely.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think honestly that's the best move for Tam. I fucks with Tam heavy. You feel me? And I always said this about her and to her from the jump. It's just like, yeah, I see exactly what you want to do, which is amazing. But I think you just in the wrong spot for that. You know what I mean? Like, and I would never try to trick anybody out their spot. So I tried not to tell her like leave and go here and do something else.
So what do you see that she's trying to do and you feel is wrong for her here?
Tam essentially wants to go pop, what people would say in rap, right? Whereas like, yo, she wants to be in different spaces that we get invited to Grammy parties, red carpet events, and we doing this or hosting this type of event with these celebrities that may not have anything to do with the No Jumper verse, period. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when you look at what she doing with Dijon, they literally doing all that shit. You feel me? They bringing on people like Akon. I don't think she was there for that, but that's essentially in her space. You know what I mean? She's doing like this, like they doing that.
Been over here too.
They doing that
I was gonna
concert
say
and
that
all that,
too.
but he was there before Tam got here, type shit.
I kind of think
But
like
but I say that to say, I think that that's essentially what she's aiming for, and I just think that Adam sees something completely different, and it's just like, bro, I get what you want to do, but it just doesn't necessarily align with what we have going on, and I'm not really about to put in extra effort just to please one person here when we got a well-oiled machine that's running. And I think that's why it's just unfortunate because she's not doing nothing wrong.
yeah.
It's just the wrong place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think it's the wrong place because like a lot of people like to point out, you feel me? Like a lot of people that watched No Jumper over the years, I hear a lot of people just even a few days ago, I heard somebody say, "Man, oh man, No Jumper, man, was a hip hop platform. You feel me? Like you could discover, dope artists, up and coming, underground artists, or who was popping at the time. And now it's just like it seemed like everything is about the streets. So like for me, you absolutely right in what you're saying, but I kind of feel like, Tam was just like, trying to like cut more like of the street element and like bring more of the like the hip hop, element back to it. So like I would never, me personally, my opinion, I would never gave her the information. Like I don't think No Jumper for you. I think it was actually for, you feel me, because like she brought another diverse personality, you feel me? I think she could have did, this and Dejan Paul. It's just you gotta just like when you come into these pod spaces and these podcasts, you gotta watch out like with these people having beef with each other. Like I always say that, like me, bro, like these pod beefs, that shit is imaginary smoke, bro. Because it's just like, you might see somebody out there, which I gonna do, have a staring match. Ain't nobody really trying to hurt nobody or do nothing to nobody. So a lot of it is just talking, people talking shit about each other, when they get the mic. So I just feel like in that aspect, like you just gotta like stay away from them when they trashing, who they beef with. You feel me? Because it's just like Adam, I fuck with Adam. I've been knowing Smack for years. We go back to Juvenile Hall. I know T-Rail, like that was like the first major platform I was on, like back on Fig before like I started like doing anything like Smack. Like, man, my boy Ant doing this shit, he about to start going off, man. Let's bring him in, T-Rail, like for sure. So like Adam always up there shooting jokes, saying shit, I stay away from it and out of it. And even when I'm over there being that Adam, he didn't know me, like I just came up here, had an interview, he interviewed me, he reached back out to me and gave me an opportunity. So just off that, even when my dudes is shooting and saying shit, I stay up out of it. Like, man, y'all crazy. I just like keep the shit neutral, you feel me? I'm not gonna indulge in it and be like, oh yeah, he kinda ooh and all this type shit.
And I think, what's crazy? I think Tim was good at that. I think Tim was good at trying to stay out a lot of the bullshit. And I think that the problem is that when you pushing for something that you can't get at a job, and you realizing that they, in your eyes, may be essentially shutting you down for this thing, it's just going to build resentment and frustration for that job. And that's essentially kind of what I seen with Tam, where it was like, oh my gosh, when I first met Tam at the No Jumper host competitions, it was like she was in heaven, because she was like, yo, I'm at No Jumper. You know what I mean? A lot of people was like that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people was like that. Not saying it was just her. Shit, a lot of people was like that. But I slowly seen it go from, oh my gosh, to, all right, to, you know what, like, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. I got my own shit.
And this what I say to that, not to cut you off, because you're absolutely right. I see a lot of people, when they first come into No Jumper, the happiness, I'm here, but it's like this for me. I understand you watching something versus you experiencing it. Right. When you watching it, it's the lure of watching it. Like, ooh, what if I was there? Ooh, I can imagine if I did. Versus you when it get there and you get there and it might not be all that you thought it would be. But I mean, if you watching it, like for me, I'm watching something. So me watching it, I already pretty much know how it's gonna be. It's not gonna have like if I'm watching something that got me lured in like that, when I get there, the lure's still gonna be the same. I'm just here now. But after time, just like even shit with partners or whoever, at the time, you do get comfortable with stuff and be like, all right, like man, this shit, this whatever now, you feel me?
It becomes regular.
So you just gotta keep that passion, you feel me?
But she did say that like, oh, she like knew about No Jumper and knew that they're a giant platform, but she didn't like really know what was going on within the building. So she had like a misconception on like, oh, it was gonna be this, but then it's gonna be this. But I think even that, like, you gotta kind of, if life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. It's like when you up here in front of all these subscribers, you can be whatever you want to be on No Jumper. It's like everybody, was saying, oh, look at all these gang members. All they do is talk about street, which is like a false narrative, because it's gang members on the pod. They think all they talk about is gang topics, when probably 85% of the shit that's on the Tuesday show or any of these shows is not gang related topics. You feel me? So it's like,
I'm glad you said
they
that.
just say that to like water down the platform and make it seem like they don't have nothing to offer, when, that's just not true. These fools are potting, and that's why they're up there. There's a million gang members in LA, and these fools are up here because they could speak on a flurry of, the slurry of different things, and topics.
So I kind of felt like that. And I'm glad you said that, because I kind of felt like that. I seen a clip of you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you was talking about, being the best podcast.
Yeah.
Not that I take offense to it, because I'm not trying to be the best podcast.
I was saying, talking about the pivot and all that too.
Yeah, but they was like, talking about basically it came, if I serve myself correct, like it came to a point in the conversation where it was like Tuesday and Monday show. You know what I'm saying? Like basically people trying to
pit us against each other and
bangers
all that.
versus non-bangers, and I'm just like looking and I'm like, bro, like what are y'all talking about? Like the Tuesday show, we don't even like be on no street shit. Like if it's some street stuff that didn't happen that's going on like in the YouTube metaverse, then of course we gonna cover it. But like shit, we cover a lot of topics, you know, was pretty much up there, you know what I'm saying? Like we well diverse and we can talk about it, and it's a lot of topics we can talk about, you feel me? Like it's just, you know, they ain't been introduced, and that was one of the things I think that Tam was talking about too, just like when she was bringing up movies and other things.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, Adam was like, well, I don't think that, you know, some of the guys in the office gonna be subject to that. You know what I'm saying? Just like I came in that one week and y'all was talking about
Game of
Thrones.
And you jumped in right in the combo.
Yeah, that's my
And
shit.
People would have been
You
like,
feel me?
man, Hefe ain't watching no Game of Thrones.
I
Sure.
think y'all
Like-
niggas already said this, but niggas don't know, bro. Street niggas, hood niggas is the biggest motherfucking nerds, bro.
Bro, Munchie B said he watched Dawson's Creek
Oh, my-
yesterday on the
my
pod. It's
soul,
like, bro, you can't
Niggas
put nothing
be-
past
nigga,
them.
The hoodest nigga will know everything about the
But
nerdiest shit, bro.
I was speaking more to like just the narrative that, oh, No Jumpers only got members up there, and then they bringing in like, you know what I'm saying, all three of us before we got here would say, oh, No Jumper don't align with us, you know what I'm saying, how are we gonna fit in? But we wasn't saying that. We just like, shit, we gonna sit with whoever and podcast just how we always do and do our thing. I feel like Tam could have done that and even like pitch new ideas instead of just saying, hey, send me to this red carpet, do a video on the red carpet, do content on and pitch topics for the news that's more Tam centric for her show. And I think they would have let her get 1-2 topics, even if the audience would be like, oh, this is BS. If it was mainstream enough and started hitting that algorithm, that mainstream, because she go viral interviewing actors on red carpets all the time. I see her TikTok, it goes up. So I feel like she could have just worked on building that within No Jumper, and I think it would have led her, and maybe she still would have had to leave, but it would have opened up a lot more doors before
let's
that.
not talk about Tam like she just totally out of the building. Like I do think there's a lot of room, you know, for her to come back and stuff. And I agree with Munchie. I think Tam is a vital piece to what we have going. And I just say that to say, like, I got so many motherfuckers in my DMs telling me, like, you don't fit at No Jumper. Like, you need to do this or you need to do this. Like, get on a more polished platform. And I'm always just like, what is the culture of No Jumper that you see? You know, why do you think that I don't fit into the, like, quote unquote culture of No Jumper? Because I look at this as like a content fun house. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Adam has interviewed members. He's interviewed crazy nerd, like streamer dudes that you would not know about unless you sitting there watching it. So, like, anything is possible here. I do feel like maybe Tam sometimes has been vocal about things and maybe like jumped the gun a little, you know, too early on stuff. Like I look at opportunity is limitless, right? There's always potential in everything. And like maybe right now isn't your season, but you're going to come up with that idea. You're going to have that good interview that everybody's going to be talking about you. And then you're going to be the new buzz. And then it's going to be Pooh's turn. Then it's going to be Moose's turn. Then it's going to be Ant's turn. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be still sometimes and let the potential come to you.
Yeah, I think when you join, I see this shit a lot in reality TV too. I think when you join these big ass like platforms and shit, and you on these platforms, people think that that's the end all be all, not understanding like, nigga, the people who did make it beyond this, it's because they put in a shitload of work. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily just going to be given to you because you on this platform. Now, sometimes you get those things given to you, and it kind of gives you a misconception of what real life is.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, some people going to be like, oh my gosh, Tam, here, take this free merch. But not everybody. And like you said, what you need to do is really go out there and do your own shit. And that's one thing I love about this building is that, nigga, one of the first things when I got in here, nigga, I had a conversation with this nigga, and he just put me on the game about, like, nigga, doing your own shit
Same
outside
thing,
of
yeah.
here. You know what I'm
Same
saying?
thing.
And I'm just like, damn, everybody in this building got their own shit going on outside of here. That's what this shit is for. This shit is a mutual thing. Like you said, it's almost a content house, right? Like the Capaholic shit that they got, right? It's like you pull up here, bro, you get to sit in front of Adam's No Jumper's 6 million subscribers, and nigga, you get to say, yo, go check out my channel after this.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can even, Adam don't even trip when you go and react to the shit that we did,
Exactly.
that
He
he
ain't
did on here.
striking
So
you or
it's
none of
like,
that, yeah.
yeah, so I think that, like you said, it's just, you got to understand how to take advantage of wherever you are in life, my nigga. And it's nothing
the
wrong
best of it,
with
yeah.
taking advantage of certain situations. And if you not useful, then you're useless.
Yeah, because the same thing. When I got here, I'm checking everybody's content out. I'm seeing like how everybody navigates. I see like Aunt Hefe did the Tuesday show. It was probably 4 hours that day. and he had dropped like 5 videos before that. I'm like, hey, I ain't working hard enough, man. I gotta get my shit rolling. So yeah, it was the same type of vibe. And when I talked to him, it was the same thing. He like, man, get your own shit, man, get it popping. Like,
Nah, I think
you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You feel me? Type of shit.
I think still sharpen steel, man. And when you in this building and you see niggas cooking,
Makes you want to hustle for
like,
sure.
oh,
Yeah.
damn, I need to get nigga shit. This nigga just dropped 5 videos today.
Yeah.
Got to, because see, a lot of people like I laugh, right, because a lot of people, they don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be heard. So just like how y'all got y'all haters, you know, coming for y'all saying stuff. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, some of the trolls, some with no jumper check. Every time you say something about some money, it's no jumper check. Like, what people don't understand and what these people need, they don't even gotta understand, because I don't care if they understand. But it just be funny. Like, it was an Hefe before no jumper. You know what I'm saying? I got myself to no jumper. Me doing content that I didn't even see myself doing, you know what I'm saying, got me to the table of no jumper. But outside of that, I've been a hustler. Like, I watched my daddy waking up every morning, you know what I'm saying, before he left out, I watch him wake up every morning, clean the whole house, do the dishes, then get out in the street and go hustle. You feel me? Like, whether it was washing cars, you know what I'm saying, he had his own detail business, you know what I'm saying, then also, you know what I'm saying, was, you know what I'm saying, at Kaiser, you know what I'm saying, it's a different thing. So, like, for me, like, you know what I'm saying, it can end any day, you know what I'm saying, definitely when you employed by somebody. So the best thing for you to do is to have your own shit popping as well, you know what I'm saying, you know, and a lot of people like to focus on one thing, but I think when that one thing is not yours, you know what I'm saying, like, you don't place all your focus into it, you feel me? So like, bro, it's always right, like, to have your own shit popping, bro, to fall back on, because you want to fall back on you. If it's anybody you know you can count on or you want to invest in,
facts.
Yeah, because look at the people that's even on like ESPN or Fox Sports when they get let go, and if they didn't build their own platform, they just fade off into like obscurity. Or you, the Stephen A's, you the Shannon Sharps, or you know what I'm saying, you end up being one of them people that's they put in the groundwork, you know what I'm saying, on the outside.
Look at how many of those people that were just side characters that got their own platforms now. Like, they're the main event at their shit just because they kept going, kept getting better at what they're doing. You know, like, even some of the Vine people and shit, they got their own podcast and it's popping off. And you look at their little trajectory and
King
journeys and stuff.
Crazy.
Dude,
King
like, come on, bro, for real.
Commercials, all types of shit.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't think Tam's time up here is done. Like, and I only say that to say, like, Josh and them, like, everything Adam said was like hella real. Like, Josh handling the no jumper DPs and shit. Like, Josh got on our ass a couple Mondays ago about the way we was coming through here and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they was doing it up for the camera or whatever. They was calling me naive and shit, but everything they said was facts. Like, I got the text. I was in the group chat.
I think honestly up here is no such thing as getting fired unless you do some shit to like Adam personally. I don't think there's no such thing as getting fired. You hear Adam all the time say like, man, Adam actually taught Vlad that shit. Like, nigga, I'm more than willing to piece it up with people who I got into it with, because nigga, that's just business at the end of the day. And I don't know who gonna do what that I may need in the long run or who may help me in the long run. So I think nobody's fired per se, but that's why I said it's more of a 6-man thing, because Tam was starting 5 for sure. Yeah. You feel me? So now that from the shit that I'm hearing, if it is like that to where like, oh, nah, we don't got space for you right now kind of thing, I'm like, oh, so y'all just made her 6-man. You ain't fired. You still on the team. You still gonna play. You feel me? But you 6-man now instead of being starting 5, which ultimately, nigga, that shit, everybody gonna look at that as getting fired.
Yeah. And then the content.
It's just content. But yeah, let's get into some of these clips, man, before we actually get let go for not talking about any topics. So big Faizon.
I wanted to talk to y'all about this take too, but let's listen to this Faizon.
Faizon Love goes off on Adam22 for disrespecting San Diego rap.
Adam did clarify his take yesterday, so I feel like people are still kind of taking a little out of context. But let's see.
So you know, Adam started some bullshit with San Diego.
God, there you go. I told you that. I told y'all what months ago he was old bitch out. I don't know.
You heard that shit? Did you see that shit? I didn't. You know, my homegirl pointed it out to me.
How can a white boy say something about some talent in Dago? Bitch, I'm from Dago, motherfucker. He fuck that white boy, man. Fuck him. He ain't never been. I'm like, man, fuck he the police.
Yeah, I just feel like that's the energy that he has towards the nigga Sharp from Sharp leaving there and all that. Sharp was repping San Diego, but my
It's
thing is
nigga. It's so
he
sad. He ain't
breaking
gonna
up a little bit.
say it in a Dago nigga's face.
You in the Matrix a little bit, Faizon.
Bet that.
Turn your
Oh
Wi-Fi
yeah,
off. You
I'm in
good? But look,
Abilene, man.
what?
It's kind of hard out here.
Oh yeah. Hey, so
Abilene,
yeah,
Texas. We in Abilene. Can
but
I
my
tell you
thing
about
is,
niggers in Abilene?
my thing is though, Mitchie done been on there. Like, I mean, it done been niggas on there, little weirdo. I feel like, like, I don't know where that's coming from. Really, I don't get why he's on
Ha-
that trip
has Dizzy
with
been on
Dago.
there?
Faze kicking his ass out.
Has Dizzy who?
Has Dizzy
I
Hollow?
got a Dizzy Hollow. Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
Oh, he
nah,
a
nah.
bad
I don't
motherfucker
think
too.
I gotta look up. I gotta look him in, look up to him. But yeah, I seen that come across my table, and then people was pointing it out to me. I thought it was some old shit, but I guess it's new.
Nah,
Like,
that's that Flacco bullshit. That's why I tell. Remember Flacco? Hey man, won't you come on? I'm like, man, fuck homeboy, fuck Adam, the police, nigga, fuck that whole
Look,
bullshit.
Faze, you
so you
Yeah, so what he's mad about is Adam saying that San Diego with Sean Cotton. He says San Diego is not a music city, or that Sean Cotton isn't going to find very many up and coming artists to sign that have that are popping, I guess is what he was saying.
So Faison's
Yeah,
from Dago, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I just my thing about this, right? I just hate when it comes to Adam22 when anybody, and it ain't got to just be Faizon Love, whoever, when everybody always try to play the race card. All that white boy this, all that white boy that.
Culture.
Like, this is the thing, right? Like, to anybody from San Diego, LA, to anywhere, right? Like, be prideful about where you come from. And I understand if anybody say something disrespectful, like, you gonna stand up. But, like, Adam basically said, Sean Cotton said basically he was in San Diego visiting family. It's the best, basically it's the best city in California. And Adam was like, okay, for sure, like you really ain't gonna find nothing musical down there. So Adam specified that he was talking about up and coming talent. He basically, nodded his head to Mitchie Slick, the older dudes like J.O. Felony. But I mean, if it's not no up and coming talent coming up out of there, like, what's wrong or what's foul about what he said? It ain't no different than Dejan Paul getting on the LA dudes. Like, oh, LA ain't producing nothing since Kendrick. LA ain't nobody listening to LA music. LA this, LA rappers sound the same. Like, it's just like, you feel me? Like, it's an opinion. You feel me? Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not a race war. It's not him talking about black people. You know what I'm saying? He's just giving an opinion, you know what I'm saying, on everything. And sometimes your opinion is not going to align with others, you know what I'm saying? But, like, he didn't say nothing disrespectful. Like, he trying to diss Dago. Like, for me, I didn't hear no diss from Dago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear no diss from Dago because it's just still like, shit, can we name 10 people? 5 that's up and coming. Like I keep hearing the same names. Like I'm hearing the Lil Weirdo.
Yeah,
that's like the main name I'm really hearing.
And what's the other
Lil
one with
Weirdo, Lil Maru, Mimo the Mafioso, all of them are.
Then
They do
Spody Face
numbers
put
for
us up
sure.
to one of his homies that's doing some numbers and stuff out there. But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like LA, San Diego, like shit, man, you got to take the constructive criticism shit and show them that it ain't what they talking about. I mean, that's all you really can do. I think it just get carried outside the box in a way with all this white boy and the police shit. Like, man, a lot of these niggas out here police, a lot of these dudes y'all talk to is police, a lot of these platforms allow the same shit that's going on No Jumper. The same fucking police activity y'all claim that's coming out of No Jumper be going on all these fucking platforms, man. So it's just like, that's the narrative I dislike and motherfuckers need to kill, bro, because I'm not with no police shit, period. Like,
Faizon be on fucking Vlad all the time either. Anyway, so like, how you gonna talk all that shit and then be on Vlad, nigga? And it's the same. They get the
that's
same
his
exact
boy.
criticism. Exactly.
That's his boy. They friends.
That shit is garbage, bro. You see that shit all the time, and it's crazy because we got the Aries Spears thing on here. I've been on that one heavy watching all that shit, but Aries kind of took the same route where it was like, oh, I know my value, and you can't.
Let's do the other one.
You
Go ahead.
can. You
The
can't.
titles.
you can what the fuck? Damn, I just lost my train of thought.
My bad, Pooh.
No, you good, you good.
He was talking about the Vlad and Faizon. How
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of
he said you
hypocritical.
can't like determine my value and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, if this nigga shows you the numbers and say, bro, you don't make this type of money, I can't give you all the money. I will be getting paid nothing. Nigga, it ain't, oh, he not valuing you because you black and all this bullshit. Like,
Yeah, I don't agree with like what Faizon said with the police and the white boy. I don't think that has nothing to do with it, but I do see the angle of like I've seen Adam in the past say, I don't want to be that guy that's like shitting on the up and coming artists, you know, or like they got some type of scandal or they drop a floppy kind of album and I just dogpile on them because I know my voice kind of holds power. So I feel like it's kind of that angle, like, what if we is trying to curate something, it's not there yet, but you just turn a bunch of people maybe across America that, you know, maybe they ran across San Diego artists, like they pop in and then they see Adam22 saying they ain't doing shit over there. Don't even worry about it. And they like, man, well, we do got a few people. And then I guess you just got to say what is like an up and coming artist to Adam, you know, what is like successful or what will meet his bar to where San Diego can say, hey, we got at least a couple, like, where, you know, more than Nashua, New Hampshire, like you was saying, more than anywhere over there. You feel me? Like, but it's just like, you know, like Lil Maru, Lil Weirdo. I do listen to them fools. They make really good music, I feel like. So it's just like you never want to see somebody as big as Adam kind of punching down, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's in good taste for somebody who is respected in putting on new artists as he has in his career.
But that's his job, bro. He a media outlet, and it's like, nigga, I can't be biased or a liar. You know what I mean?
Nah,
like, I gotta be honest. And shit, I tell y'all, and he named a whole bunch of other towns or other states that he felt the same way about.
Yeah.
You feel me? But nigga, they not even worth mentioning.
Nah,
Niggas ain't even talking about New Hampshire. So like, yeah, we right here, San Diego right here. Niggas is gonna talk about it, but it's like, nigga, y'all niggas is too fucking sensitive, bro. Like a nigga telling you that y'all don't got nobody, especially when niggas look up and can't count 10 niggas from there. And I mean, respectfully, even for the niggas you named, it's like, I don't really know them niggas like that, bro. You feel me? Like, so it's like, not saying that niggas ain't doing what they doing in San Diego. I don't want niggas on my bumper next. But anyway, it's like, nigga, what y'all expect this nigga to do? Just not say nothing?
Yeah, I just think it was just like the severity of what she said, like, you ain't finding nothing out there. You feel me? It's like, damn, we got a little something going. Like, you acting like we just never had nothing popping. Like, we not Detroit or something, but we got some shit. We got some OGs that did some numbers more than where you from or more than this.
That dispel what he said, up and coming. We not talking about the OGs. Like he gave his respect to the OGs.
Nah, I get that.
Slick and them. He like, I'm talking about, he said, y'all talking about people that did stuff 10, 20 years ago. I'm talking about the now, like who's coming up. Like, let me know, like, who's coming up. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. He definitely said that. I just meant like him saying it's not a music city. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of saying like almost y'all have never had no musical stuff really popping. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a music, which is, I guess you could say it's not.
That line is not a
not
musical
in LA.
city.
It's not a Detroit,
like,
but I can see how somebody could take it like, oh, it's not a, like, we ain't never had nothing up here. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of depends on how you run with it though, because like that's been easily disproven over the, you know, course of this conversation that they do have some people popping up, but like being known for it. Like,
no, for sure.
Even
That's
Faizon
true.
Love, like, you know, all due respect to the OG and stuff, he's a big part of LA culture. We know you for essentially cosplaying an LA dude. We know you as Big Worm. We know you as someone who is integrated well into LA culture. You know what I'm saying?
So look at Big Worm and say he's from LA.
Yeah, facts.
I thought he was from LA. Yeah,
I thought Big Worm was for real from LA my entire life. Big Worm, Faizon. I thought Faizon was literally from a set out here or some shit. So it's like, you know, San Diego's just a smaller city in California. And, you know, the Bay gets more love than San Diego on some music shit, on some culture shit.
But they've had more legends, too.
The Bay producing, but you know, the Bay got a lot of talent, though. You know, they produce. They've been producing, like, over the years. Like, a lot of stuff stay, like, underground, but noticeable, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you can name a lot of artists from these Bay towns.
Facts.
Yeah, like,
you could look at
because that Bay got that hustle mentality, though, like, to where they producing and putting that music
San Diego
out
don't got like a E40 and Too Short.
And I think you said Memo the Mafioso. I remember 2020, 2021, he was going up, and him and Bravo were linking up on tracks and stuff like that, but they got into it, and then I really haven't really heard of
he hasn't been dropping too consistent
new songs. It seems like he kind of just disappeared and started doing his own
thing.
Thing
Legal Troubles and all that too.
Oh yeah, Legal Troubles, Motion and stuff. But like that's a dude I would want to see start putting out more music and start
he's
putting
hard
on
for
for
sure.
the city and doing that like local circuit, like, you know, kind of like Bravo does. Like Bravo does a lot of smaller shows and stuff like
But
that.
he's
and
always
travel
touring.
with Shoreline and
He's
stuff.
always touring.
But he's always getting to the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't come at his business hand because he's always getting to some.
And same with Lil Maru.
He
Facts,
is
yeah.
though.
He for
Bravo is
sure
really
is.
slept on. No, it's not. Real shit though. Bravo gets to the pape.
No, I always
Bravo
see him on
gets to the
tour for
pape
sure.
Bravo,
Yeah.
where you from out the Bay?
Here.
No, Bravo the
from
bag
here.
chaser.
Okay.
Okay.
He got a song with Ralphie.
Probably. He
all
got
those
a song with
OGs,
everybody.
That's
Yeah.
what
Shoreline Mafia.
And then Lil Maru got like all the Edgars on lock. You go on TikTok, Lil Maru is definitely huge and he be streaming super good too. Exactly, yeah. The hoes and like the little Edgars, they go crazy for Lil
Somebody
Maru.
said Jersey name a rapper. I mean, nigga, we got Albie, Sue Surf. I mean,
Nigga,
Fetty. We got Fetty.
What
Come
like,
on.
What is we talking about?
What the
Like,
fuck?
what is niggas talking about? That's what niggas
that's what I'm
can't do for
saying,
San Diego though. That's the problem. When you look at a state and you sit here and say like, yeah, I can't name one nigga, like just one.
No, I get that.
You feel me?
yeah.
I think it's safe to say like, yeah, y'all not really on the map with music.
But
right
I'm
now,
sure there's
like.
a bunch of scenes because like things are so kind of bubbles now in music. I feel like if Adam just tapped into San Diego, maybe he wouldn't have said that. But he's not checking for none of them
But
either.
that's the
you feel
problem
me?
is
But
like when you got these huge outlets, like sometimes nigga, we not trying to tap in
Nah.
and figure out who's the niche rappers and who all this. I just want to be able to look at the map and say, oh shit, I know two niggas
Nah,
from
for
this
sure.
state. Like even when y'all just said something about Northern California, I'm not too I don't understand like too much about like Sacramento.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is here, this is there. But nigga, when y'all said that, I thought Mozzie, EBK.
yeah.
Like you feel me?
Yeah, at least they
Immediately.
pop up immediately,
Yeah, like
yeah.
immediately. I can't say that for San
No,
Diego.
I get
so
that. I
nigga
just
ain't wrong.
feel like from where I seen Adam come up, he was interviewing fools like before they was shit on No Jumper.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
for
saying?
sure,
So that's
sure.
I feel like that should be more of his mindset of like maybe let me tap in and make sure there's nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Because
that.
I come from a place where I put people on, and maybe I could be wrong, and I feel like he's not. He's just tapped into more mainstream types, topics. I feel like at this point.
I was hella happy
feel
when
that.
Adam did that interview with Offset Jim. He was Offset Jim back then,
Yeah,
but he's 22nd Jim
yeah,
now. You
shout
know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Jim.
And I was slapping him heavy in the Bay. I felt like not a lot of people knew about him. It didn't do the craziest numbers interview wise,
Yeah.
but like I understand the model of you can't always do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't always do the like kind of charity, not charity, but you know what I'm saying? Like putting on the smaller act. Like you gotta be going to people that already got motion.
Yeah, and
like
that was
you bring your people to my people will go to your people type of thing.
and that was a good call because now he's in one umbrella and they're doing well. You know what I'm
They
saying? They're
had
doing
to
good.
rebrand themselves to get like,
It's
more
like the
motion.
Bay super group. You feel me?
Yeah,
Type
you
of
know what
thing,
I'm
yeah.
saying? These niggas is still hustling and they're like well known. Jim got a
Yeah.
bag, moved
Shout
to
out to-
Jersey.
yeah.
You feel me? Got away from his environment and shit. Started making totally different hustler
Yeah,
music
shout out
and
to
shit.
Bean. Shout out to All Black. Shout out
Yeah,
to Lil
To be
Yee.
fair,
Shout
too,
out to all
man,
them.
I ain't gonna lie. No, this is no disrespect, but when we saw Adam tap back into that underground bag, remember he did that podcast?
Yeah, yeah.
With, that's why niggas probably ain't do it again. Niggas is so much bigger than underground at this point. I think that Adam has to kind of start the transition. And listen, I paid my dues. I already put in
Nah.
time and
Off
gave.
the underground pod.
Yeah, the
But-
underground pod.
Those were asking for crazy.
Yeah, that's why I ended.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
they was asking for
money?
too much because
Oh,
they
okay,
both
good
popping
enough.
as hell. I see them on
Yeah,
TikTok all
Gio
the
big
time
as
to this
fuck.
day, and
Yeah.
because I like be watching like Plaque Max sometimes, and like
yeah.
he's super tapped into that. He be having the verses type streams where the artists go song for song and song wars and all that. So I be seeing some and I'm like, damn, these dudes is hard. So the underground's still thriving. It's just what I'm saying, a lot of people are past that. Like it's not as mainstream. The underground kind of had a mainstream moment with that 2016 and on, and it's kind of went back underground, but it's still thriving for
And
sure.
also, like, the underground is like a weird scene now. Like, the underground is kind of cannibalizing the underground if you really tap in and look at what these dudes are saying about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, underground artists are at the point where they're saying, I'm glad I didn't do the underground path because, like, you niggas suck. Like, this music is horrible and shit. Like, I'm a real artist. Y'all are just like the underground, So it's kind of like, people are
Yeah.
like, bring it back, bring it back. But when you zoom in and really look at what's going on and the beefs and all this shit, like, it's a lot of underground slop at this point. Like, they call it, like, rage slop, noise
You
slop.
talking like
and
Too
shit.
Slimy and shit like that?
All
or
that
what?
shit, yeah.
Shout out to Too Slimy.
It's not in a real healthy place, but, hopefully it'll revive.
Nah, yeah.
But speaking
Shout out
about,
to San Diego, though.
Yeah,
I don't want
so-
to hear that shit no more, man. Y'all keep all that underground.
Yeah, that shit kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. In other news, though, Lil Zay Osama is among 6 people accused of holding a person captive and demanding access to a safe, computer, and online cryptocurrency accounts during a home invasion.
So what I was reading about this and watched a video was that he didn't run in the house, but he instructed, they're alleging that he instructed them in some way. He told them like, a certain wallet to send the crypto to, how to access the crypto when they got there. And so that's what they, run it up. Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
I don't know what's good with this nigga, bro. I thought he was getting a little bit more money, man. I don't know what's going on with bro and why he doing all this stupid shit. And the way he move around, a lot of times he get caught. It's not somebody who move. It's not the manners of somebody who has money. Nah. And the way he moves around and the way the way he presents himself, I should say. It's like
he was driving the Lambo, the Urus.
Yeah, like we thinking you got a little bit more money than fucking getting caught with a blick in an Uber.
But it's like I always wonder, I don't see him streaming a ton. I don't see him going on tour. Like where, you do start, and I guess that's what the feds was wondering too. Like where's all this money that he's posting coming from, and we don't see his music career doing as well, and he's still like doing better than ever. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I don't think he was doing this, but somebody must have told him there was a lick going on.
Yeah, so this will give us some pretty good context. 1090, he's on the case.
1090, this nigga fool.
Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama is facing life in federal prison after they pretended to be delivering food just to kidnap a kid for crypto. Zay's older brother Big Folks would be one of the 6 men listed in the superseding indictment. Now this case is fucked because the feds got all the phone calls of them planning the robbery, going there in the stolen vehicle. They called Zay while they were inside of the house with dude kidnapped, binded up with guns on him and everything. The feds are making Zay seem like the mastermind in the situation as he wasn't even there. But Zay, Big Folks, and Lil Ant would search the guys who committed the robbery to make sure they got all the funds after. And apparently they made off with $111,300. Now the feds arrested one more person, which means there were 7 people involved. 111,000 split 7 ways. That's 16 grand a piece, roughly. And a federal trial lawyer cost about 100,000. Chicago rapper Lil Zay.
So this is not the same Big Folks that used to come on No Jumper. Okay, so that's just like a nickname they be having out there, huh?
Niggas gotta start. Niggas gotta start thinking about that shit right there. That's a gem. Nigga, is the money I'm gonna make for my crime going to at least pay for this shit if I get caught?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like that shit ain't worth it, bro. 16,000. I'm sure that nigga could have probably did a few promotion posts and a show here and there, nigga, and made that 16 then some.
But also they ain't splitting that up all evenly. The big dog gonna take the lion's share of that and then divvy up the rest or whatever. But still, he's not taking 100,000. He's gonna have to shell out like 10.
Even 100,000, bro. 100,000 ain't worth it, my nigga. That shit
But I'm saying at least to cover your lawyer for doing it, and they ain't even gonna do that.
Nigga, God forbid. I mean, God willing, he didn't even get caught. Nigga, that
all this is still alleged. They have to prove everything
fast,
still, but like they said, they got a lot of evidence, and they feel like they got it sorted out. And they said the home invasion holds a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? You could get life for that. So
there's a narrative going around, bro, that I keep hearing where niggas kind of been saying this too, where people saying like, man, rappers don't be having as much money as they be saying. As they portray,
especially nowadays, since like rap is not like super thriving crazy. You know what I'm saying? With the streaming era kind of making people not make as much money. You got to make all your money on shows or merch and shit.
And let's be real too, in the shape that the fucking economy and niggas is probably like, damn, what I was making, this rap check that Lil Zay Osama was making was probably valid back in
think of COVID
2020
all that
2021. But you hit 2026 and shit start moving again, nigga. You like, nah, bro. Nigga, I gotta go fake a Uber and deliver.
Call me crazy though, too, with Lil Zay Osama's rap career. Like, I feel like I've heard more controversy around his name than I have heard
100%.
Music. And I'm not taking shots at bro like super crazy, but I don't even really know too many cuts. I remember I heard some shit around 2023.
He was going crazy during COVID.
Yeah,
it was
COVID.
The only thing I heard was the bullshit, him getting into it with people. Him, I think he went on academics and did a long pod. I'm pretty sure that
he got into it with Wack and shit. There was all these allegations about him because he got caught with the switch. Did the Fed time, got out early because of it or whatever. So yeah, man, it's clearly one of those situations or whatever where you could tell like the money's just kind of not adding up. Maybe he was getting it another way
because he lives out here. They were saying he lives out here
He moved out here like a year ago.
Okay,
yeah. But before he was out there with his folks and shit. So missed it. That's my bad.
Got that flake walking around. Snowing. It's snowing.
Yeah.
Don't let Spody face see that,
man.
That's
Lord
crazy.
have
I
mercy,
missed it.
American Pie.
Oh, no, what?
Getting all American in here, man.
What?
But with this crime though, too, because it's so much digital transactions, I don't got a lot of faith, bro. I think they cooked. They're
Yeah, I
already
think
saying they're trying to make him the kingpin because he wasn't there.
And they called him.
Called
Yeah.
him while he was there.
Allegedly.
You feel me? Like,
They make examples of repeat offenders too, I feel like. So it's like, nigga, you just got caught up on some shit in the city on top of that. They don't play that shit in the city. I mean, now you getting caught. I don't know, where was this at? This was in Chicago?
California. That's why.
No, I think it
this
happened
was in
in
California?
somewhere else,
Yeah.
but right? It didn't happen in California. I'm pretty sure it happened in another state.
Oh, I thought it was California because you get life for home invasion out here.
I thought there
I think
was.
down
I
south
think
you do
it because
too,
it
though.
was.
You do?
I think so.
Maybe it was
South 'cause
LA.
It's much more hotter down south.
No, I think it was in Illinois.
Oh,
He was in
yeah.
Chicago, right?
Okay.
Or something like that. Or in
Outside
Illinois
of
somewhere.
But
yeah.
they're still applying like the California like law to it somehow or something. I feel like because of him like instructing them from California. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it.
I mean,
I'm not
I-
sure. Or
I
or
guess-
it's the same in
I just
Illinois.
think it's not going to help him regardless when
No,
they
for
open
sure.
that book and they like, yo, we trying to figure out how to sentence this man, and like, yo, this nigga just came home from a fucking automatic weapon, essentially what they look at it as in New York City.
Wisconsin.
I guess it automatically becomes
'Cause that's
federal
where
though.
the-
'cause Winnebago? That's where he was at?
Winnebago County.
Winnebago County.
Yeah, all bad, bro. This does seem like some Midwest shit too. But yeah, I guess it automatically goes federal, right? Because it's has to do with commerce, like the transfer of like large funds.
Because I feel like they probably would have got away if they just went crypto on them because there's so many like
Yeah.
back doors and it's so unregulated. You'd be like, what crypto? You feel me? They're going to be, but
But
you
they
know,
always get the
Okay, so
crypto.
the home invasion
scams.
part is
Anytime
crazy.
people steal crypto, they
It wasn't
always
Illinois.
get them though.
That's where they
Like, cause remember the Asian dude who was going crazy?
yeah.
He made headlines or whatever. And
But
he
it was
stealing
after he
them.
made like fucking $100 million
I know.
or something
Yeah,
crazy.
He was going
running
crazy.
it up for a minute.
He
Yeah.
was going crazy.
Illinois.
Bro,
Okay.
This story, now that I'm actually looking at that caption too, this shit should teach a lot of
So,
people.
let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
So basically, Zoe Osama posting money and him like flossing on his Instagram or social media accounts got him investigated by the feds.
Zay Osama, I think what they saying is that like they called him in the middle of the fucking home invasion.
The feds?
Yeah, that's what they said earlier. right?
The
Huh?
perpetrators called Zay like,
Oh,
yo, we
the
got him.
perpetrators.
Like,
Okay, I
what you
heard
want
that
us
wrong.
to
My
do
fault.
or
I
all
heard
that
that
type
wrong.
of shit. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
Yeah.
Because his
Got it.
brother
Phones-
went on the lick.
They phones was being tapped?
Yeah,
I'm assuming so. They probably was already
heard them
watching, bro.
planning it out and everything. They already.
And I
was on
think
top
that
of
was
him.
because of him showing people the Urus, you know what I'm saying, giant house, and they're like, where's this, somebody said, where's this money coming
Yeah.
from? And-
Somebody said, "Where's this money?"
yeah, and
coming
was
from?"
and wanted to find out.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit should teach a lot of niggas because when you read what he did, he tried to do everything the right way. Feel me? He tried, like niggas accessing encrypted computers and dealing with cryptocurrency. Your average nigga ain't gonna do that.
Nah,
You
fact.
feel me? So you could appreciate a nigga actually not
knew
doing some
something.
stupid
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
but it's ultimately still some
It's
stupid
still
shit,
a crash
unfortunately.
out.
But this shit should show you, my nigga, just like y'all niggas is practicing crimes, these motherfuckers is practicing how to catch y'all niggas, bro. So like, nigga, even when you think all your bases is covered,
Yeah.
sometimes that shit is not the case, my nigga. And
Don't
if I
do
got
it.
if I got a name like Lil Zay Osama, nigga, I'm going to do a motherfucking show or promote on Instagram. Niggas will pay this nigga $100 easy on fucking Cameo. You feel me? I'm doing that type of shit to bring this bread up before I throw my whole life away, because this nigga probably cooked, bro. I
Yeah, it
ain't
seems
gonna-
like year after
See.
year, it's just harder for criminals
Yeah.
to commit crimes, man. They got all kinds of shit.
I'm the
Definitely
type of
for
nigga. I
100.
see you with too much ice. I'm saying, what's going on? You feel me?
I
I've
mean,
been looking at
but we
Bam
got
Bam
the
Kevo.
we got the
and Zay
Moissanite
Osama,
bandits,
like,
though.
Nah, that's
hey, how
crazy.
the fuck these niggas?
That's crazy.
How the fuck these niggas got all these kids, bro? I ain't heard a
Nah,
song.
that's
I ain't heard a
crazy.
song, nigga. I
Nah,
would keep it funky with you.
nah.
I ain't heard one fucking cut. These niggas too iced out.
Nah,
Nah,
that's
I already
crazy.
knew
he
what was
stand on
up. I'm not even
Cut
gonna hold
niggas
you.
no slack.
I'm not even gonna hold
But-
you. I've
but-
been looking at.
But we got the
these niggas
Moissanite
sideways.
bandits. They might
You right.
throw, 5-10 bands and get a giant ass diamond chain. You know what I'm
And
saying? That
bro,
Moissanite.
I seen a lot of niggas in the hood make a lot of money, like legally and the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's just talk about legally. I seen a lot of niggas make a lot of legal money in the hood. Like, you could run up a bag, nigga. You could get a good job and run up a bag. Feel me? It all depends on how you spend it. And if a nigga living modest and just spending all his money on jewelry, that's why you don't want to automatically assume some shit, because it's like, okay, this is how you choose to spend your money.
Yeah.
Nah, I did a little research, so I was just playing around. He got two platinum tracks, and I know he was locked in with Dirk for a minute, right? Him and Dirk were locked in for a minute. He got like that type of sound, so I know he was doing this shit with the music, like it could add up type shit, but
yeah, because I remember Ye talking about when he used to work at whatever clothing store, and he would spend his whole check on like one polo, one little designer piece. You feel me? And he'd be broke for the next 2 weeks and just be fly as hell. So there's people that's rocking like that, man.
And shit, a lot of the times, nigga, these jewelers is giving niggas loans, as you see with the Blueface shit.
And some people, like, if your credit right, like, shit, you can go up in that thing, man, and, run that credit, man, with some of these jewelers.
Get right. Get right.
And look, I'm saying, on the payback end, because, you got to learn the game, man. You know what I'm saying? From the higher ups, man. A lot of stuff is done on credit. You'd like to have that money for the look and want to have that wop, but, man, for real, you might want to save that paper currency and just, deal with credit.
Yeah, especially jewelry. They were ready to do that credit if his credit score looking right. They down.
Winning some shit.
Well, more news from the feds. Pooh Shiesty's attorney, Bradford Cohen, reveals he'll be withdrawing from the federal kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping case.
Yeah, I seen there's been a couple new little things coming out, especially with Big 30 and his phone and shit, and what they're saying about him is pretty crazy.
Let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Quick update on Pooh Shiesty's case. I am just leaving Tennessee, actually, on a different federal case. I will be withdrawing off the case. No implications of me withdrawing off the case. I still think it's a great case. I think there's a lot of holes in it. I think the government has a lot of explaining to do on the case. But I will be substituting in will be Dan Codgel, who's a fantastic lawyer, and Kent Schaefer, who's also a fantastic lawyer, both from Dallas. I think they're going to do a phenomenal job on the case. I think it's one of those cases where once you start really screwing down on the information, the facts, I think that a lot's going to be coming out that will be beneficial to the defense. I think they're going to do a great job, and I look forward to seeing how the case winds up.
That's a hard ass hoodie that nigga got on.
And is that a good thing or a bad thing if your lawyer steps back and you get a new one? What is that like a sign of? Would you say usually?
It really depends on what the situation is. If you couldn't, like, cause it's like, we have a lot of situations. I don't know what the situation is. If he could meet the dollar, you know what I'm saying, quote that the lawyer wanted, or if it was sometime, it'd be the dollar amount, it'd be what they call it. It'd be like a minor discrepancy, but like in the law term they call it I can't think of the term right now. So it could just be like,
it's not a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. The lawyer defense, he might be wanting to go with another defense, and then the lawyer might have just told him, like, look, some lawyers gonna keep it real with you. Like, look, I don't even want to put a stain on my record, man. This case, like, I don't look like a case I want to
So
fight.
on the conflict of interest point, though, and people are spamming this in the chat, I think Bradford Cohen has represented Gucci in the past, and he represents a lot of celebrities. So that was the initial reporting from, the bigger blogs like Academics and stuff like that. But I do know that when people report on people's cases, they like to report from a brighter light. They don't want to just say, oh, this dude is cooked or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of iffy about this.
No, yeah, he did the classy. The lawyers are going to do the classy thing. Like, I still think he got a good case. I'm just stepping back. It don't mean nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how they're supposed to do.
That nigga saw that Gucci video, was like, man, if I lose this motherfucking case for this nigga, he going to do me like Gucci.
Yeah, and you got some dirt. You got some lawyers that's dirt bags. They just going to look at, you know what I'm saying, ooh, I'm about to get this 50,000 or 100,000 there, taking and losing it. You got some lawyers that's chipped up, and they just got integrity. They like, look, man, I'm in the justice and law understanding, and what I'm looking at right here, I don't even want this stain on my record. Exactly. I don't want this loss, you know what I'm saying? A lot of lawyers, they gonna angle. If they gonna angle and look at the case, and if they know they gotta win or they can get you a good deal cut, then they'll go for it. And some of them, I've seen people just get fucked. Like, man, lawyer get you out your money, then go on and then tell you some bullshit and leave you in there ready to kill the lawyer. Like motherfucker, just
but like
pay
them
me.
real good criminal ones, they be like, I got this percentage win rate. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't trying to mess up the numbers.
Hey,
like it's the
yo,
stats.
real quick, just a real quick caveat. I wanted to ask you about this. So with the brick situation, right? Like that whole situation, what do you think? At the end of the day, is it going to come down to the lawyer? Or is it like they don't give a fuck? They like you sign this shit.
That's out of their hands. So what it seeming like, that's out of their hands. What it seeming like they did the bricks on the feds, it'd be like this. So let's say I go to jail for 5 guns, whatever the case may be. So they like, all right, your range is probably 45 months to 60 months. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sign for that. And then you sign for that, that's the deal. But you got to read the whole fine print because your plea agreement, that should be like 20 pages, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes thicker. So you want to read, and a lot of it, they going to throw a lot of bullshit in there that they think that you don't want to read. A lot of shit that's not talking about nothing, just law shit that probably really don't apply to you and shit talking about what can happen in the near future. And you just need to read the fine print because in there be having shit like, all right, yeah, we giving you this 45 to 60 months, but or if we find, you know what I'm saying, room to give you this 120 because we did a background check and find out, or if it's a possibility you can get, we giving you 45 to 60 months, but it's a possibility you can get 120 months if this turn out, and people don't be paying attention. Like the feds is a word game. So I think what happened to Brick was they offered him, I think like something probably like 4 or 5 years, but in there, they was letting it be known, like, you know what I'm saying, but, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, if stuff don't check out, we can give you, you know what I'm saying, up to 115
bunch of stipulations
to 120 months. And so when you take your plea agreement, so let's say the DA say, oh, I got 60 months for you. The DA give you 60 months. Your background still got to go through a check with the people that's called pre-sentencing investigation. So they run everything you ever been arrested for as an adult. You know what I'm saying? From the state to the feds. And then it goes by a point system. So when the point system go up, that means the time and the months go up. So I can offer you 60 months, but then we just did the background through the pre-sentencing report, and your points went up, and you fell to this category now. So now the range put you at 120 months. We can't give you that 60 months. And he looking like, hold on, man, y'all said I was getting 60 months, and that's what I signed for on here. But yeah, okay, back on page 15, we said blase blah.
If this was to happen, you could possibly.
How is that not established though before pre-sentencing? Because that's what I didn't understand when I was listening to the Brick thing. Because don't they like situate you in jail, like where you're gonna go based on your like, I don't know, I'm just gonna say threat level. Like, aren't you around? They put you around the people you.
That's what I'm saying. The pre-sentencing, they have to establish all that. They establish all that. Like now, when you first get locked up, of course, like if you get locked up right now, you're gonna be with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably could have killed somebody, did that, depending. Some people will be in high power. You're gonna be with everybody because you're in like basically what's called
reception type shit. Yeah,
you're in a reception center, so it's like reception is reception. Now reception is the people that identify you as high, low, you know what I'm saying, medium and stuff like that. Yeah. So after pre-sentencing runs everything and do they calculation, they send it back to probation. And probation gives them the recommendation, like, this is our recommendation, this is what it is.
And then when the judge goes to sentence you, like in their chambers, they're like, nah, his criminality level is actually this.
The judge can do what they want to do. If the judge want to go under that, they could, but more than likely, they gonna enforce the law on you. The only way they not gonna go with the law is if it's against them. So like if it's a law that they did something disrespectful, unless it's just like a lawyer that's really standing on business, like they don't care. Like my lawyer in my case, they had 5 phones tapped, 6 phones tapped. They only had an arrest warrant for 1 phone. So those other 5 phones they had tapped illegally. We had the DA agent on the stand. He admitted that what he did was illegal. I only had an arrest warrant for 1 phone. I should have had 6 separate arrest warrants for every phone. And the judge said he didn't care. He's like, man, look, I don't care. It's over 1 million phone calls. I'm not about to go through that. Y'all can take that up in appeal. And I'm like, what? And then my mind is fucking me up because I'm like, how is he going against the law? And this dude just said that what he did was against the law. The lawyer didn't care. And when our lawyers tried to tell him, like, man, this is against the law, you know what I'm saying? Penal code, this, blah, blah, blah. He said, look, man, I don't care who you tell. He said, you can call the ACLU, the attorney general. This is my courtroom. Y'all could take that up in appeal. I seen that shit. I said, oh, yeah, this is something different.
It's a dirty game.
Brick don't have a, like, oh, I didn't mean, I know this sounds kind of crazy. I know it's not literally like this, but he doesn't have a defense of, like, I didn't know what I was signing.
Yeah, because, I mean, really, and they going to tell you, like, okay, because really he didn't. Y'all telling him that this is his range, because they going to give you a range based on what they think. And then it still got to go through the pre-sentencing report, and then they come back with a different recommendation.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I
So, Brick,
that.
like, I thought we going off this recommendation. This the recommendation I was going off of. Y'all said it was this. And this is what I was cool
Type
signing
shit,
on.
yeah.
Now y'all getting the pre-sentencing report back. Now y'all saying I got to take this. So, you got to watch it, like I said, because I made them change my sentencing. I made them change my pre-sentencing 3 different times because the plea agreement, I was reading it and the wording wasn't right. They were saying shit that could have potentially made it look like I was snitching because I still had co-defendants who was going to trial. So they said that I admitted to this and then I sign off on that and they go to trial, then they lose, and then they, even if they don't lose, but they gonna be up there trial with like, oh, your co-defendant Wooty Woo Ant said that y'all did do this. He just took a deal for such and such time, admitting that y'all did this. So I'm telling them, like, man, I'm not admitting to doing nothing with nobody. I'm talking about I'm admitting to what I did. I ain't did nothing with nobody. So change it that I said I did this, not we did this.
Yeah, so it can't be used in court.
So it'll be different word games you got to pay attention to with them feds, and somewhere in there, like, because even my shit, like, I know it's a pre-sentencing report. I've seen people get recommended 60 months, and then a pre-sentencing report come back, and the pre-sentencing report only say that they time and they time and everything they calculated and done as far as their arrest history only amount up to 30 months.
Oh, so that shit.
And now they get 30 months. Like, yeah, oh, man, I ain't getting that 60 no more, nigga. They said my shit only, you know what I'm saying, worth 30 months. So, like, it can go either way. I've seen it where, you know what I'm saying, and then it came back, they told you this, and then it went up, or they was up here, and then they came back and it went down here.
But probably more than likely it's going up on their ass, you know, with the court system and all that.
Because,
for sure.
like, Brick, like, what I'm thinking with Brick is what they gonna probably try to hit him with, or what they did was when they did their pre-sentencing report, they found out probably that he was a career criminal or an armed career criminal. And I think an armed career criminal is like a 10-year minimum, and I think a career criminal is like a 15-year minimum.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'd be shit like that. So like they give you that deal, and then they come back like, oh well,
no,
we
got
found
10
out you're an
more.
armed career criminal because you had three different gun cases. So now you're an armed career criminal, and it's a minimum of 10 years.
But that's why I asked that
You know what I'm
too, because like I feel like the court system is supposed to be full transparency, and they should tell you what your criminality level is off the bat. You feel me? Like, we see you as this type of criminal, and then I can accept my shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's when we go into what people don't pay attention to, that I always explain as far as this. You have to be responsible for you. It's not up to the courts to tell you shit, because you are dead in the courtroom. You are a corporation. You are a building. They don't even see you.
Yeah.
That's why the judge got on Black. The lawyer... So you relying on a lawyer to do his job and tell you like, hey, look, man, they're offering 60 months, but you know if they do the pre-sentencing report and they come back this, it can go up to this. You relying on a lawyer, and even in there, you can't rely on a lawyer. My first thing when I got there, I bought the Busted by the Feds book. I was in a law library, and I still got tricked because I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. And I still got tricked into taking a deal that if I would have went to trial and lost, I would have got under, because it wouldn't have matched up with my career. I got a terrible history as a child, but like as an adult, I ain't really got that many adult cases. Like all my shit was done as a kid, so they couldn't even really charge me for that. Like my adult shit, I only had like one case, and then that I had one case. I caught a case while I was in jail on that one case, and then that federal case. So it's like my category and shit wasn't really high like that. Yeah, it was like I was like my juvenile history is terrible, but like as an adult, I really ain't got no cases like that.
But like all that shit's gonna be a bunch of legal jargon and a bunch of crazy words and phrases and all this shit where they gonna try to make it like
And I had a good lawyer. My lawyer was telling me some shit, and I just went against his judgment. Like when I heard them say that. Oh, when I heard the judge say that this is my courtroom, like basically when he was acting like he was God on earth raining down, like I'm like, look, I'm out of here, man. I ain't got time. This kangaroo court. Let me get the 6 years y'all offered. And they was like, nah, 10. I'm like, what? And I'm like, 10. And I'm just like, man, fuck it. I'm going to take that. And my lawyer was telling me, don't take it. He like, man, fuck that. Don't take that 10. He said, bro, even if we go to trial and lose, you getting under 10 years. I'm like, what, man? You sound crazy.
You
man.
seen how the judge acting like, man, ain't no way.
Everybody I've seen lost in trial got a bang.
Yeah.
But he was right. It was different in the feds. All my co-defendants that lost trial except for one, the one that got found guilty of CCE. Only 3 people get found guilty with that in the feds. That's the worst thing you can get found guilty for. Continuing a criminal enterprise. Yeah. He the only person that got 50 years. Everybody else that lost in trial in the case, man, got under 10 years. So when I'm seeing this shit, I'm up there feeling stupid as fuck doing my 10. Like, man, I should have just went to trial with them.
Nah, fast. Yeah.
Other shit. Because you always hear, we always hear the other way around, nigga, don't go to trial because you're going to get fucked over. That's crazy.
It's like that for some people. But in the case for me, it wouldn't have been like that because they couldn't even prove half of the shit. The shit that I even admitted to, I didn't even do. They made me admit to some shit like this. Look. The broad, one of the broads that snitched on my case, ex-homegirl, she called me. Hey, bro, I just came into town. So I had a key to her spot. You know what I'm saying? My boy leave me the key like, hey, bro, sis gonna come out here. He like, can you just give her a key? I don't got nothing to do with what they going on, even though we doing the same shit. They got their own shit going on. I got my own shit going on. This is my boy. He like, bro, I got to fly up out of here. Sis coming in. Can I hand you the key for when she come in town? I'm like, for sure.
Yeah, of course.
So she come in town. By the time she come in town, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, I'm asleep. She ringing me, can't reach me. She got to get a hotel. By the time I finally come to and call her back, she down, bro. Like, man, I've been calling her. I'm like, shit, man, I was asleep. What's up? Where you at? I'm trying to meet you and give you this key. She like, for sure. She like, man, yeah, I need to hurry up and hit these streets. Nigga, I got 10,000 pills. I got to get this money. They made me take time for that. And I'm saying, man, y'all heard her say that she got to hit the streets and sell 10,000 pills. They said that she was selling pills for me and her. I said, man, I'm like, this shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
I said, man, I'm giving her a key.
Bro,
she called me to get a key to her
niggas
residence.
heard the whole conversation.
I don't have nothing to do. When she said she's hitting the streets and sell pills, I was just listening. I didn't say nothing. I'm just like, sis, where you at?
I just want to give you this key. I ain't worried about none of that.
That's what I took time for. They made for me to even take the 10 years. I had to admit that
you did some shit you ain't done.
Part of that 10,000 was
That's
mine.
crazy.
Jesus.
That I never made $1 off of.
Niggas need to stay out of
Speaking of
jail.
San Diego,
Man, he's getting caught again,
That's
called
crazy,
out
man.
again.
That my
Allegedly, man, Papa Joey's Collectibles says, sadly, on Thursday, April 23rd, around 7:15 p.m. inside Westfield Plaza, Bonita Mall, Papa Joey's was hit for over $2,000 in sealed product. We're sharing this to alert other local shops, vendors, and collectors. If anyone attempts to sell sealed product matching this, please be cautious. And then lists off a bunch of Prospect Edition baseball hobby box, Panini Mosaic,
Panini.
a bunch of basketball cards, I would assume, you know what I'm saying, because that's a hot commodity right now. And who's pictured is a woman and who looks to be Frosty, you know.
Hey,
I thought that was
Snowgird.
my God, man. I just seen him. That is him.
That's it looks like him definitely, and I think and he's
got
been
my boy again.
known to frequent the
Frosty.
card shops and pull a little scheme here and there,
Frosty,
but
bro.
it
Why
seems
the
like he can't
fuck?
give it up, man.
Bro,
Frosty
remember-
cashing out, man, nigga.
It must be
Shit,
good,
man,
yeah.
Man, what
it
a
must be
holographic
good.
Charizard?
Oh God,
Shit, man. I don't know what these motherfuckers worth, man. Blastoids,
Or
man.
even the,
holographic,
yeah.
man. Look,
you see the Paul brothers get to that bag. He ain't been right since.
but
Zay
even
Osama.
Yeah, for real.
basketball
Osama,
joints.
that's the lit.
Baseball, basketball, and football.
Yeah, because right
cards.
now is the joints
yeah,
with
that's
the
money.
with like the jersey piece in the card and all that, you know, or it's signed, you know. There's all that. You feel
got
me?
that
That it's been going
holographic
crazy.
Michael flying like this.
Oh God, they got
Tongue
the
out, man. You-
they got
you
the
up.
Kobe
That
card
Bronny
in there. or
James
something,
rookie
for
card.
sure.
Everybody
That
trying to get
nigga's
that.
good at that shit. He got on the Airy One sweater and scrap.
Oh, yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
he came in
You gotta look high
unassuming.
class.
He
You gotta look
came
high
in
class.
That nigga
unassuming.
is nice. They said, oh, he ain't gonna do shit. He's
Don't
got
worry
an
about
Airy
me.
One
I
sweater on.
paid $40 for a smoothie, brother. This ain't nothing to me. You know.
Inside Westfield Plaza.
Yes,
Damn, they catch him right bad.
Damn, yeah,
they got all these little videos. They put about it all that.
Yeah,
because they probably show somebody and somebody be like, oh, that's that dude.
Yeah, this
like,
dude been
so they like, oh, this
posted
is a thing?
before.
Oh yeah, let's post this motherfucker.
See, we not gonna post this on No Jumper this time.
Posted. They ain't posted everybody.
They ain't posting everybody that's stealing. But that's what I said. They probably talk to somebody like, oh, he's somebody.
Nah, come on. This is why he be getting mad, bro. Let Poppy's Joey Collectible handle this, bro. Y'all don't gotta repost this shit too, bro. Let them handle it.
I mean, it is like
Frosty already don't like No Jumper right now. He said, right?
Oh,
He fucking with niggas.
Oh God.
Gunner liked it. It's hilarious.
Easy, bro.
That's why I'm easy. Hey, look, I get plenty of pee. I ain't pressed about no pee, right? I'm just, it's a regular day. I'm just looking.
No, for sure though. I understand.
Yeah, a lot of
yeeks
in the building.
A call away.
You ain't even gotta say it.
Different pee. Call away. Boom.
Hey.
Shout out to all the yeeks, man. Shout out to the
gotta
yeeks.
say it.
I'm a man.
Spectator. I'm
just
a spectator.
Spectator. Exactly.
Suspect posted
I ain't
something.
seen that. I ain't seen that.
No.
Why is Suspect said, why is this not on No Jumper yet? It's beyond.
I seen Suspect DM some shit earlier. That's what he did.
You crazy,
yeah, that's
dog.
hilarious.
You crazy, dog.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to
Suspect be
Suspect,
on
man.
bro
That's
hills.
funny. That's funny as hell.
Suspect be on bro hills. Nigga don't be playing.
Y'all feel like he has a right to be mad at No Jumper because he feels like he got a relationship with Adam. They supposed to be cool, and then we post this on the page. What do y'all think about
absolutely
him being mad?
Nobody outside of Adam's immediate friend group, friendships, relationships.
Not even them. Not even them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody's safe. I don't agree. I'm just
I
wondering.
say the
Nobody's
only
safe
people
in
that
this
are safe
motherfucker.
is the Tuesday show. The Tuesday show, they did something. I feel like they get the pass, but everybody else, I think,
they
is fair.
posting
everybody that
anything,
Adam's
bro.
cool.
We don't post like,
Tuesday show's
in-house
fair.
drama. Like, if it's like
I respect that.
We're not trying to start.
No, I get
beef
that.
That's
between the
messy.
hosts, you feel me?
But
Like,
nigga, if it gets to a point where it gets talked about too much,
well, no,
Adam's
if
gonna
it's
talk
already
about
getting
it.
talked about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
it-
Adam, listen, man. Adam is in a game where nigga, it pays to be first.
Like hypothetically, like we see, you know what I'm saying, Spody stealing corduroy sweatsuits and he got a bunch in his hand on camera and they got a screenshot. They gonna post it the same way.
Nah,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't
For
think
sure.
I
I
don't
think
think
they
so.
would.
I think he
Is
would.
that the Fox Hills?
It said
Westfield Plaza is
San Diego.
Plaza Bonita
Oh, speaking
Mall.
of San Diego, there you go.
Yeah.
They do got something in San
Yeah,
Diego.
because the Fox Hills, we still call it
Pokemon
Fox
cards.
Hills, but I want to say that ain't that's the name of the Fox Hills now.
Fox Hills, Westfield.
Yeah, they under that
Westfield Mall?
Westfield
Wait,
too.
what is it?
Yeah,
All them
Westfield.
shits is under Westfield.
Yeah,
I
feel like
ain't gonna
Westfield
say all of
Mall.
them, but
Anything that's a
Westfield-
mall
yeah,
out here is
Westfield Mall.
Westfield,
Yeah,
I feel like,
yeah,
from what
yeah.
I've seen.
damn there, my
Oh,
nigga.
that's that's Westfield Plaza.
Bonita Mall,
Bonita, yeah.
whatever that is.
Bonita.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Taking trips.
But I guess that just shows like
Taking
the,
trip
you
with
know,
the
sign of
clips.
That's crazy.
where rap
bro.
is too. You know, we got
You
Zay,
saying that shit
you
earlier.
know, organizing home invasions and people stealing
Frosty ever
Pokemon
get-
cards.
Let's do
you know.
this. No, let's do this since we talked about it. Yeah, I just wanted to hit the titles, but Heem Beezy clears his name of allegations after getting his account hacked. The N-word hacked me.
Yeah, so that was like a message he sent me. The dude, I guess like the hacker like logged into his shit and started texting like 100 different hosts from
Type
his
shit.
account. You feel me? So like this is what
And the
he
trans
said.
one just
This
happened
is
to
the
hit him
trans.
back.
This is the trans that cleared it up. She said, "I'm
I
just
was
gonna
about to
clear
say
it up
shit.
because I've been getting consistent messages and even threats. My name is being plastered for nothing. But to be clear, I don't know him in real life and never actually spoke to him directly. The account that was messaging me didn't even seem right, so I didn't take it serious. I'm not involved with him at all, and I wanted to clear that part up. Now y'all leave that man alone, lol. And I'm gonna clarify this once.
See, I said this though too, right? I said if this was an older message, it would make sense because I was like, you go through somebody's DMs, you're gonna see a pattern
Yeah.
of the type of people that they hitting up or whatever, and you don't just get horny at 3 a.m. and say, I'm gonna play ball on the other side of
going
the
trans
fence.
with it tonight.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So he always have faith in you,
And then
my
this
boy.
is what his girl said because like people were trying to spin
Shorty?
it that his girl was the one that
Like
put
hacked
the
them?
information out there.
Yeah.
But she said the account because she I guess kind of backed it up and said like was talking shit about him, but she didn't know his account got hacked. So she was
she was
type
hacking his account
shit.
thinking she's seeing all his regular messages and it's already hacked and the hacker's
type
sending
shit.
the messages.
So she posted, but she jumped out the window and then
See, man.
so this is what she said. The
Well, you
account was
don't do
already
that.
hacked. into way before I went through it and seen the messages. I was unaware of it after I posted the videos, and I got signed out twice. Whatever was posted afterwards don't got shit to do with me, so kill all the cover-up bullshit.
See, usually I would say you still can't trust her, but your BM catching you with a trans though, she could go all the way up. I think it's fair play for her.
She not giving you the call first,
so I
could be like, "Yo, my account hacked. You just jumping out and running to the net. You cannot trust her."
So
I think that's devastating.
Based off what she said there, I
chick,
think she was the one that originally posted the DMs.
She was, yeah.
And then, but yeah, she didn't know. It was...
And to be fair, it was like the hacker was like, "Yo, if you want, hit me up. We do fake messages. I can make fake messages of any of your celebrity or favorite rappers. Like, hit us up."
And in his defense too, I talked to him. Like, bro, sent me the fucking screenshot. Like, there was a notification at 3 a.m. Someone logged into his shit, changed the password.
Okay.
Bro, and I'm one of them advocates for like, man, listen, it ain't no excuse, but like, honestly, bro, we got to start to understand in this world we live in with all this AI shit, you got to take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
bro.
it's only gonna get worse.
It's only gonna get better for AI, essentially, but worse for
exactly.
people because that shit is learning how to do certain shit where it's starting to look too real.
Yeah, because eventually it's gonna be just videos of us doing shit that we never did, and it's gonna look just
like,
frame
now,
for frame.
Like
exactly
even with the shit that they played earlier. You know what I mean? Like you could tell by the background, by the face, it's like cartoon
exactly,
eyes a little bit. Once they able to tweak that bitch,
bro,
to
I've
make
been
it
seeing
look,
better and better ones,
bro.
man.
So even for all the ladies out there who got men and vice versa for men who got ladies, nigga, for anybody who in this internet shit, nigga, just take shit with a grain of salt, bro. Be careful with what you take as fit.
I mean, look at
true.
they got a new AI video of all of us every week. You know what I'm saying? And they getting better and better every time they send it in. It's crazy.
Niggas got to be careful out here, man.
Yeah, so he Beezy cleared his name. I think I believe it just because of the hacker came out talking about fake messages and all this and supposedly messaged 100 other people. So, man, shout out to Heem Beezy. Don't put that on his name, y'all.
Exonerated of all charges.
Where's this dude from, yo?
They say the IE all the time, but they say that he don't claim the IE.
Because he was born.
Is he with the other dude, the Jet Beezy dude?
From his explanation, like what he said in his interview with Suspect, he said he was born in LA. Before high school, he moved to the IE. So he went to high school in the IE, and then after high school, he moved back out here.
Well, for Ant and Ricky, what does that make you then? Are you from LA or the IE?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people, like y'all said, a lot of people identify him with being from the IE.
That's
but
what I thought.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, man, I guess you can identify where you want to be from. You know, as long as them dudes out that section and hood you banging is accepting you shit.
Type shit. Yeah, where's your granny stay? That's what I'll give him. I'll give him that. If you was always coming to this side of town, be with your folks, your cousins and stuff, and you feel like that was the time you actually spent outside.
That's what formed like your kind of who you are.
I'll give him that he's from LA if that's how he feels, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But would he be going that or even making that as apparent if there wasn't such like the stigma when people are like, "Oh, you ain't really from LA. When you're from here, you ain't really like." Yeah. I feel like that's a super big thing out here. You always gonna
rock out with the more popular place. Like I spent a lot of time in South Central. Like I grew up in the Raymonds and shit, but I claim the West Side. I claim Venice because that's where I wanted to be outside. You know what I'm saying? I was skateboarding and stuff, hanging out with my homies and shit. Like, you feel me? I chose up early. Like, meet me over here. You feel me?
Yeah, meet me at the beach.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. I was like skating and shit, so I wanted to be, you feel me, with my homies like in Palms and Venice and shit like that. That's what I identify with.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yo, and if y'all niggas is fucking with trannies, go ahead and just be yourself, man.
That's what I was saying.
Just go ahead and be yourself,
but
bro.
He's not gonna have a successful rap career if he's open with it either.
I just want to put that out there, man. For all you people trying to hide in closets and whatnot. And,
they got Young Buck out of here.
That's what y'all
They got Bobby Valentino. They got all them out of here for messing with the
Bobby
trans.
Valentino?
Yeah, that's what kind of was the downward spiral.
Bobby
Bobby got caught with the. That's what they're saying. I remember that. It was on World Star back in the day.
His hair be wet.
And then Tyga's supposedly a frequenter, but I don't know. That's just allegations.
Hey, listen, I want to put this out there, yo. Just a little something that we kind of teasing the idea with. On Sundays, we looking to go up and start doing like influencer boxing. So basically, for everybody who be in the chat talking crazy, for all y'all influencers
the
who be
trolls
talking
can pull
crazy,
up.
for the podcasters who feel like they could fight, for the fucking reality TV star people who feel like they could fight. Yeah, on Sundays, what we doing, man, and we just kind of teasing the idea right now to see who would actually be down with it. but it's essentially going to be like a tamed event, no crazy-ish. You know what I mean? Nobody bringing in nothing crazy. It's just going to be an event for people to kind of network. And listen, if you want to hop in the ring, you're more than welcome to hop in the ring. It's sanctioned, so it ain't like nobody looking for no lawsuits and things like that. But definitely something to everybody who watch No Jumper, all the crowds. I just want y'all to know, man, Sundays, see if y'all want to pull up and get right. See if y'all can throw your hands. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do it at Hill Street. Boxing is really where it's going to be located. Vendors, people who got anything to kind of promote. If you want to kind of get out there, just hit me up in my DM, or you can even hit up Jinx directly. But yeah, it's definitely something that's going to be going down, man. So if I see y'all talking crazy in the chat and I don't see y'all there, man, then y'all got to
Dragonite Crip, pull up.
Dragonite Crip. I'm looking at your last message right now.
Pull up, Dragonite.
Yeah.
Hey, but we got to get that basketball game too. I'm definitely trying to get that going. Lush kind of stole the credit, but I definitely was the one on the 24-hour stream. Like, man, we got to do the tournament. That would be super funny, super entertaining.
Nah, we got to.
My boy Kenny was trying to be like, man, I don't think Jefe. I said, man, Jefe said he big Jokic on the court. You better watch out. Talking like that, and he gonna ball you up, Kenny. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put you at point guard, Ant. I'll put you at the one.
They just be seeing you smoking and chilling, Ant. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely got to get that Big 3 tournament. I think that would be definitely great content and a good time. And me and Ricky trying to start a run club, a No Jumper run club. I seen Gunna running it up with the run club, so we trying to invite the fans, organize a little spot. We run a few miles, you know what I'm saying, together on a weekly basis and get it cracking like that. And so all the, fat fans pull up, you know what I'm saying? Let's get in shape. Let's get rocking for summer.
Tap in in real life, bro. Come pull up.
To these donos.
Yeah, we're going to get in the donos.
We got AP3329. Good looking for becoming a member, bro. Elmer 2027. I wish you all the best.
Shout out to Elmer, man. And he gifted a membership. Shout out to Elmer. Real
gifted a membership. Appreciate you, brother. Dragonite Crit. New U's gonna be there. 1,500. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of super chats, cuz. I might have to line Moose up, cuz. Does anyone know if it's an open contract? I need that. I live in the tent. Yeah, we gotta get you. Y'all need
it back in blood, Dragonite.
Nathan, y'all gotta get Dragonite employed. Bro spent a lot of money.
Bro really does work with us.
He spent a lot of money.
He's the only employee that pays to work here. Shout out to Dragonite Crib.
Dragonite put in.
They pay him and he gives a check back through super chat slowly throughout the week.
We got JJ 102125. Imagine explaining your weak ass story to Pooh. Wrap this up. Y'all suck.
This was before Ant came for show. I knew they was gonna be on it.
Imagine explaining your weak ass story. I don't know who was explaining the story.
It was probably me talking to Pooh about probably the Wack thing. I think when we were talking about that, probably.
JJ 102125. Nobody wants to hear Moose, Ricky, or Pooh talking about fighting. Three females.
Yo,
hey.
Ricky.
No Zark Zone.
What does that say?
Zone.
From the who's? He really sent that?
Yo,
that's crazy.
Hey, shout out my boy B Braves doing fair business. He came through with the pack.
Oh yeah, you was asking about where your hoodies at.
Shout out B Braves.
He thought he got scammed.
He got 2 life sentences.
Yeah, got
200 years.
200
years. No Zarks.
Don't be pointing at me.
My boy Ricky turned up, man.
You not?
Adam, just let him rock out this time. You don't gotta repost it this time. This time we don't gotta repost it, bro.
Sometimes you gotta get yourself a Charizard. I'm glad I started playing Pokemon Go 10 years ago because I be doing remote trades. I got gifts on deck. I don't know. I feel bad for my boy, man. But also, last time I seen him, he was wearing that hoodie too. So.
No, he really trapping.
That's his unassuming hoodie. Really trapping. That's his unassuming hoodie.
He needs a no Zark zone. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. The who's who.
They call the police. You pull up in that, y'all. Don't rock
Braves
that one.
has the craziest tempo when he talks, bro. Like the craziest little tempo, bro. Oh, bro.
On GM.
Oh my god.
That should be having me rolling.
He's funny. He's a funny dude, bro.
We got B1 Big
Roach.
Big Roach. All right, nice. Big Roach 27. Nobody holding Moose accountable for the word he said after 9/11 on speed.
Bro, I did not say the N-word, bro.
I'm so happy you fucking reminded me about this shit, bro.
On my soul.
That was my other bone to pick with you.
On my soul. Bro,
because I know how the internet go, bro.
Yeah.
So I know how shit get clipped and shit goes fast and you don't got the best audio.
I did not say
I needed
the N-word,
to ask
bro.
you, nigga. Did you say that
On
shit?
my dead granny PJ, rest her soul, I did not say the N-word. It was either something else I said sound like that because I said man or main, or somebody else said it. and it's right after I finish my sentence, somebody says the N-word. So it seems like I got. But if I said the N-word to Wack in that moment when he already that mad, he would have. I would have got it would have went overboard. Extra for sure.
That's why I did. That's why
he already saying he don't like
Mexicans.
Said if I hit him with the N-word in that situation when I don't say it,
Flacco, you dead ass wrong for that.
Yeah,
you dead ass wrong for that.
Flacco paying that narrative. But
I ain't gonna hold you. When I seen that shit and I listened to it, I'm like, yo.
Yeah. I went viral for saying people, Mexicans should stop saying that word. So yeah, that's not my whole thing for sure.
All right, for sure, man. Steezy Muslim. Cheers, fellas. Much love to the crew. Cheers to you, brother, and appreciate you for being a member, my dude. West Coast pressure. The Supreme Court ruling a day ago will allow Californians to carry without needing a permit.
They've been making a bunch of crazy
Man,
ones.
if you don't got no criminal history, go get your ass a permit.
Bro, but it takes so long to get your permit, though, right? Like, they said it takes like years.
I thought if you a public person, they let you get your shit quicker.
How long did it take you to get your shit?
I can't speak for everybody, man, but go get your shit.
They say, like, if you're a public person, you could prove that, you get it a lot quicker, supposedly. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, definitely. They gonna give you your shit. You just gotta know what you're doing, man. Elmer, 2027. He gifted another membership. We appreciate you, brother. That's 2 for the day, man. Elmer, you the GOAT, dog. That profile picture a little crazy, my nigga, but you the GOAT.
He's just white.
Shadow Moses 994, but it look like he laying down. What the fuck?
Freaky selfie.
Freaky shit. Shadow Moses 994. Hey, Ricky, on 8 tray rolling crip, we gonna need to see you catch the fade with house phone.
Man, Ant told y'all stop playing with his hood, bro. Y'all think it's a game. But nah, I want to pod with house phone. I don't want to catch a fade with house phone. I really do want to sit down with him.
I did ask him. He said no.
He said no.
Yo, I asked him too, bro.
Yeah, I asked
him too. I was like, yo, bro, what's good? He was like, we don't really do guests like that.
I understand. I'm not
like,
he was more saying, like, I fuck with Ricky. I don't got no hate against him. And he was like, said shout out to us and stuff. But he was like, I just don't want to do the whole, like, drumming up no jumper stuff. Like, I don't want to talk about nothing no jumper, nothing jumper related. I want to keep myself separate.
I'm gonna just start unleashing my Instagram, like my old shit, and start showing people more of myself so they understand I'm not up here trying to cosplay another.
You been this dude.
Yeah, bro.
You been house phone.
House phone dude, y'all saying that he wasn't open to pod with y'all?
Yeah, podding with Ricky. I was like, yo, I want to see you and Ricky kind of do a little face-off pod where y'all pod, and it's like the Spider-Man meme, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pointing at each other, and he was like, I ain't with it, man. I'm cool.
Yeah, it's not that
respectfully.
I think his fallout with no jumper was a lot more personal.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So I could understand, bro.
Yeah, they hit him with the heme BZ, so yeah, I could respect that.
Yo, you crazy. Yo, this nigga is crazy. And with that being said, is that the last one, bro? That's the last one?
Yeah, shout out to all the people in the chat, man. Everybody that donated, all the members, all that, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, much love, man. It's another installment of the Wednesday news. Y'all already know we always going up. Tap in with your cash for Wednesday. And tap in for tomorrow. Thursday going to be crazy. You never know. You might see Tam. And with that being said,